Lighten up, girly.
On the ramps. Everybody's here. Knights will turn face. 2v2. Soon as T-Dog decides to peek it. YFP still poking. B-Dog with that rifle has got a good vantage. Drops down two. You got two on site. Redux could swing. Could get backstabbed here. Tens. Gets that TP back though. And
there we go. All right.
They have enough to offer here. And keep force standing despite the angles that YFP were able to gather.
Let's go down.
And that time around, YFP, like, not saying they didn't do their due diligence of checking everything, but they just kind of stumbled into the site there, hoping to maybe catch an off angle on one of the members of Cupid Academy standing in an awkward position, something like that. But instead, they just more or less isolate themselves, and it felt like Cupid Academy were just in all the right places at the right time to dismantle them before they could even make their way on site. And now we're seeing Cubert really start to gain momentum. If you are YFP, look into your pockets. Wow, 4 ultimates I found. You gotta start using them this round because this is where you need to make sure that you can solidify your economy yet again. We see Stellar not even able to really buy up the full shield. Jakey in this exact same situation. You've got these ultimates just kind of sitting there. You got to make sure you capitalize and secure this round to make that economy continue to flourish. Otherwise, Cubert, I mean, they're going up against another eco if they win this one.
Here's another dimensional drift to guarantee a sight, but through the mesh and the one-way, Jakey catches Redux on the timing. Perfectly done, and with the barrier mesh also blocking Tens' exit, he's forced to TP back, go for a far longer peak. YFP can restack on top of the Seekers. B-Dog follows them to YFP's next kill. And it's a 5v3 before Cubert can get to the front lines of sight with the neural theft as well. Cubert now
Sorry, everybody. I'm kind of paying attention to the game, but I am also getting my stream chats set up. So after this round, it will be a blank screen for a moment. Wait, if I do this, hey, it still works actually. Okay.
They're just going to go into it, but YFP have also just reinforced B site.
30 seconds left.
Nothing really to check on their back. B-Dog could be instrumental at shutting it down if Cubert are able to make their way on site.
Yeah, no time to check for anything. It's once again got to be the backyard brawl that Cubert have been begging for. Tens allowed an opening op shot, but nothing more. All alone, blinding himself to blind the field. And that's about all you can offer here if you're Cubert. YFP, get their own streak going.
Oh, obviously we can see it, so it looks fine, but Jakey just walking right by the man himself. Operator in hand just goes right by him, doesn't even shoot the bullets out of the gun. And still, YFP, I mean, they dig deep into their pockets for a lot of those ultimates. But at the end of the day, I don't even think it was the ultimates that made that much of a difference. You could tell Cubert Academy were playing a little bit more scared, anticipating that some of those could come out. But it felt very early on that YFP used those.
I got smoked. Hey, play 10 bucks. Hey, are you real? Are you a real person?
Maybe they could have held on to a couple, but that's not a great way to start things out if you are YFP. Penny going down very early to Knights. And this time it's a lot of pressure outside of A. A bit more unconventional than what we are used to, but Jakey spotting out Redux's head. Will decide to just go back on site as the barrier mesh will get tossed in.
No doubt YFP will avoid holding any more brevity now that their first attempt at it was stopped so quickly. Jakey's gonna re-up this pretty immediately as well, understandably so. Here's a good chunk of steps rolling across that toxic screen. Time to retreat. Let the rest of YFP come calling. Rams will be Cuberts though. Got a couple guys out here to intercept this. Huge paranoia from Jakey, but he's alone, so it's only good for one. Snakebite to deter the rest of YFP on the back step. Now paint shells as well. They really want to guarantee this space so they can just double back and fully funnel into the A site. TP on top of the sonic sensor so Cubert can turn and burn, but with 25 seconds to go, you gotta just...
Yo, soft with a prime. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, sir.
For them, and it's a 2v1.
Sorry for being a few minutes late today, but
is ready to stay standing.
all right.
Hubert grabs
All right,
six.
hold on. Sorry, I was watching the wrong screen.
That single spot on A site, just someone from YFP hiding there.
I love these days where we could just watch Valorant soft. These are fun days.
Value. Hubert Academy, just not too sure that they clear that and just kind of walk into the trap there. But of course,
Bro, I don't know if you're on TikTok much, but I'm getting harassed. I have one video right now on TikTok that's kind of blowing up, and I'm getting harassed on it. It's kind of wild.
On Hubert Academy, I specifically mean those two. We've seen them both single-handedly win individual rounds from their teams based on pure aim. And you know what? For them to get activated like that, secure the round is a good boon to make sure that the momentum is securely in your sails. Jakey just down here, might be able to meet somebody, but things are going to be dangerous here. Ooh, the timing.
Again, so gutsy immediately, but it's what you need when Hubert have already gotten this far, banging on the door. And Redux so far back on top of this smoke. Hubert have fully gained this A site.
So I do also find it interesting that Tens is playing
More ways than one with the help of this sonic sensor. Doesn't
Duelist.
too much. So Hubert would still rather go for another fight, at least to start. 55 seconds to go.
Yes,
Very classic.
but I don't think I'm allowed to stream
It's always take a little bit of space, then hang out.
someone's specific POV, and it's going to be later, right? I think he's on a 3-minute delay.
Blood smelled in the water, and they're finally able to deal with it. In time for Jakey to get on site, but they quickly turn onto him as well. Penny's turn to peek, and Ten's alone now on Heaven. Will hand the spot over to the other duelist.
30 seconds
The
left.
Hubert are on site. Have Redux playing keep away. Paint shells from Penny are going to be a little bit late, so Nismo can sidestep. Now it's the long game again. Redux on a close angle. Double swing from the screens. First pick from Penny, not good. Gotta do it together. Gotta go for one on the way out. Both Thief and B-Dog grab theirs.
He's going to have to
5 minutes
fight.
of health for all 3 members left on the field, but why?
Oh, there's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. That was awesome. Played by YFP there.
Coming in from Thief and B-Dog. Just kind of using, I think that was a stinger in one of their hands.
Yeah,
Is it
20,
just flying out of the
23
face?
HP, dude.
Oh, man. It's one of those, like, awkward firing ranges where it's like a 2v2. You never really know who's going to come out. Turns out the two people popping on the other side of the smoke, especially with the stinger that just, like, vomits bullets into your enemy, is going to be doing more than enough damage to make sure that they secure the kill there. Knights potentially was able to kind of clutch that one up, but looks the wrong way at the wrong time. Just would have been a single bullet from any gun. Could have been enough to take down those YFP members, but the numbers at the end will win out that battle. And so last round in this half, see Hubert Academy up 6-5. YFP right on their heels, looking to make it that even 6-6 half here. As Hubert going to, well, exactly how they've been doing things more or less. Take a lot of space on mid and spreading things out, making sure that no one from YFP are going to be overextending outside of that site. And YFP have been doing
Alright, now we got everything up.
just kind of mitigating this. They've been happy to
All
kind
the
of keep
chats
that
up.
space and hold their ground when
Now we can
Hubert
fully pay
decides
attention to the game.
which tends to be a little bit later in these said rounds.
And they fully split the board, though, and so B-Dog's pretty ISO'd. Even still, the grab net does allow him a good amount of space. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Ten's gonna try and be that tip of the spear here on tower, but senses there's too much attention now paid. Waits for the util. There's the smoke to shroud away Stellar. Still a lot of ults in the cards potentially for YFP. If Penny can stay standing, and he does! Ducks back out as the spike is now stranded on tower here. Nismo holding on to it as the rest of Hubert try and suss out the rest of the map.
Tossing out the snake bite from T-Dog does draw a decent amount of attention here. So if Hubert Academy want to take the site, they will.
Yeah, it's also 3 minutes late, so I don't want to be. It's on a 3-minute delay.
Holding things down, but time against the clock. Hubert have to flood in here, and this could be dangerous. If Thieves stop the plant, that could be really bad. And okay, at least that is going to be the case. Should be enough time to get that spike down. It's extremely close, but missing the showstopper does end up landing here in the middle of it. T-Dog in a 1v3. The spike is.
This is actually a great ult.
Important.
It's sloppy, but it worked. Thief with the first interrupt, and while he's a little bit late with it, Penny does have the showstopper to turn this to a 3v1. T-Dog's pit.
Oh!
Superb timing! Thing is
Oh, really?
a hell of a mistress, though.
All right, 6 on attack. 6 on attack.
Half here after YFP are able to go piecemeal, and Qbert, unfortunately, can't really stab through either site entry in the back half of this part of regulation.
Listen, if you have friends who play other types of video games and they're looking at getting into Valorant and they're like, what is this Valorant timing thing? If you send them that clip right there, I think that's a pretty good explanation. Just unlucky. Just going in and then, yeah, Jake just spraying through is able to find that one.
It's called the snowball method.
YFP, like you said, now tied things up. As we swap things around, this is where it gets interesting because while YFP, they really did bring that iron defense shield to this matchup here with the double sentinels. Qbert Academy, they don't have a sentinel at all. They went for that double duelist, which means I imagine you're going to be seeing a bit more aggressive holding in order to try and find a couple of picks early on in these rounds. And relying on making sure T-Dog stays alive because that Viper is going to be very important at controlling that.
Tens on the other side, only able to muster the operator for one round the previous half. You can imagine as the intended raid boss here on A side, he'll do it a hell of a lot more this half. Big bird to get Qbert the majority of the space here in mid, but the paint shells do a great job at chipping away at who's gotten there. T-Dog planted, forced in, and 28 HP to his name. Rest of Qbert now has to try and save face with the help of the Toxic Orb. They'll give Nismo the next angle, and the re-up from YFP doesn't go as well. Penny now down to 21 HP. T-Dog attempted runaway. He's not gonna make it out this time.
Just chaos. Everything, throwing everything they've got. Just a battle for mid. And then we can figure out what we're gonna be doing afterwards. And yeah, T-Dog not able to escape in the midst of all of that. Call from YFP has been made. They're slowly making their way all the way wrapping around onto A site. Train of people walking through sewers right now, but they're going to be going up against Tens holding a very high angle here.
I'm free to buy a Sky. What sort of questions you got?
My bank account is empty. How do I change that?
All right, so number one, I'm assuming, do you have a job or no job?
I do have a job.
Quite
All right.
low. Doesn't really matter when, again, you're not checked first. And Nismo will be able to strike before falling. Minimal time to plant. Qbert do not opt to interrupt the barrier mesh, walling away Tens, and Thief finding Redux on high. 2v4 in the post plant. And as the mesh will fade away, Knights will finally get to a proper position. Does not have a TP for this trapwire though, so the flank will get revealed.
Why is he killing the big one?
He'll give his own position away as well. He's not ready for B-Dog. It's all timing here for YFP as they cut onto A site and win the pistol. With bodies to spare.
With bodies to spare.
You're just stuck there like, I mean, do I wait this out? Like the spike is already down? I don't think so.
Step number one, this is for everybody. You should have a detailed budget, and I'm talking down to like the pennies. You should know at the end of every month or every week, whatever your payment cycle is, what your surplus or your deficit is. If you have a deficit, you work to make those changes as fast as possible so you get to the point that you have a surplus every week or every month, however you do your finances. But a budget is step number one. That's honestly where most people begin to go sideways because they don't have that. They put things on credit cards, and then all of a sudden they have a lot of credit card debt, and they're not sure how to do with that.
Qbert Academy doing a good job at just backing it out and waiting through that utility.
Tens with the only buy of anyone on the team. But Nismo, again, the first to strike. Now catching Thief off guard. It's down to Tens to get this hold, and he can't land any of those sheriff shots. The YFP will have an easy path here with that gun advantage still clear. Nismo, of course, is able to grab that Bulldog on the single lurk, and now it's Knights' turn to have the off angle before he's cut through. 3v3 now on the retake. Qbert is here to play. Do they choose to go on the spike drop? No. They'll wait for that util to come back and that dog to give them some space. Redux caught by the sonic sensor. T-Dog attempts to come back on the stun, but can't go shot for shot. Now it's down to Nismo on that hero rifle that he was able to pick up previously. Bird goes too far to pick up on B-Dog. He's already gotten ahead, and he's on a time crunch. 21 HP too. Forced to just be satisfied with that one kill. And now we'll back away with this Bulldog he's acquired. A loud round for Qbert Academy. Some fun antics, but no win on the board, taking us to 8-6 for YFP.
Yeah, but quite a bit of economic damage here. Would have been awesome if they were able to drop the Vandal as well, but Jakey gonna walk away with that one. Unfortunately, B-Dog just a little bit too slow. Could have mitigated the damage just a little bit more on that flank, but all good if you are Cubert Academy. You've done more than enough damage to their economy. Moving into this next round, we're seeing B-Dog pick up a Bucky. I say that, but like, we've seen so many disgusting Bucky plays as of late. I'm a little bit hesitant, especially here on this defense. But all things considered, let's see what the Cubert Academy defense has in store for us now. It's been a little bit lacking, but those just have been the first 2 rounds in this half. YFP feeling like they are a little bit more in control, relying on that utility just a bit more to take that space for them so they don't have to butt their heads against the Cubert Academy rifles. It is just quiet now. YFP getting ready to move in onto this B site. Knight's the only person here.
All right. What's up, Maniac?
Huge, but it is a big
Yeah, 10 Zone Duelist is different.
Yeah, closest for a ways and being that.
I'm assuming he had to fill. So whose spot did he take and why?
Anybody else to immediately respond? YFP have their pick of the litter with this B site, and in fact, B-Dog's gonna double back on the plant.
Why didn't Redux throw the nade?
With how much time and space they've gotten for themselves.
Oh.
Their own, but Thief is still
I didn't realize Scuba was on their team, bro.
this mid. So T-Dog continuously paying attention to that. Redux attempted swing out, and Jake is able to take care of that too. Nothing's working for Cubert on this push. Jakey's cooking though.
Time to hide.
On the ground, and more than enough for Cubert to hightail it with what few rifles they have left. They have once again called it a day. And it'll be a 9-6 game now for YFP. Running away with the attack, and Jakey hungry for more. He wants at least one more kill on the board, and he's not gonna get it. T-Dog will at least shut that down. Once again, Brevity fighting YFP in the ass a little bit, but at this point they have...
Why would they...
Tried to call their own.
Yeah, just a fun little off angle there being held by T-Dog. We saw that Jake was definitely feeling
I would never put one of the actual team's players in a different role.
Is fantastic to shut that down. So Cubert Academy now going to be calling a timeout because, you know, before they could even get that retake started, Jakey just navigating through the site, finding those players not looking.
Is this going to be pretty bad if Tens flops here?
And of course, T-Dog barely able to escape out of that one, but still things are looking good for YFP. Taking a look at some of the rankings here for everything. Of course, they were talking about those point system. Cubert Academy are up at 45, but YFP only have 5 points. So when we're talking about especially gaining as many points as you can to look at yourself moving into the Ascension Tournament and all that, this is kind of like do or die for YFP, because for Cubert, they still have one more split really to try and pull things together, figure it out, gain a couple more points in the next one, but it's almost impossible if YFP do not go further in this tournament. So you can tell that this is a definitely do or die game for YFP, and obviously a little bit intimidating going up against Tens and the rest of the Cubert Academy.
They don't seem to be too intimidated.
It's those little cracks in this Cubert Academy team, obviously losing Scuba, bringing Tens in, all of that type of stuff, that provide an opportunity for them to potentially make that run become a reality.
Unless this Cubert Academy team is released before Ascension, they play solely the role of gatekeepers, and they have played that role beautifully previously. YFP, the newest candidates after
all right. I forgot what I said would be bad, but
more than just the 25 points on the leaderboard after so many other teams above them are currently waiting in that upper bracket. It's a long road to Ascension for YFP, and a potentially unpaved one for Cubert Academy, but this match...
they know Tens is pushed up.
Both sides and Twitch chat.
So they're like, yeah, let's go ahead and avoid Tens. Let's take it A, guys. Let's take it A. But yeah, I wouldn't have... I would let Redux stay on what he was originally playing. That's what I would have done. Man, somebody named Night Pony found me last night at like 9 p.m.
YFP.
I would like to know who they are.
A little bit slower. Trying to suss out any information. Going to be Trailblazer moving forwards. Scout something, Nismo. At least a little bit aware. Something might be conspiring outside of the safe site. Keep in mind, though, look at Jake's position there. Ready to catch any of those flanks around, but Nismo just has the awareness.
No!
Find B-Dog in the midst of all of that. Now it's going to be a fight for heaven.
Yo, good blind.
Knights backstepping. Nismo also given some space after the Omen TP. YFP recognize there's a little too much presence here, and they have barely just enough time to get to this B site, where the two duelists are waiting. Tens first.
Woo!
Go talking. No more time out the gate here, and Qbert will get to shut down that one and done. A vintage moment from the fifth man to get Qbert over the line.
The
and
sixth
stop
man.
YFP's streak.
That's tens, baby. That's tens.
We needed that, you know? Everybody watching.
Every tens fan needed that, man.
Good to see.
I hope Frost was watching.
Those clips just on broadcast, and it's absolutely clean. Just 1, 2, 3. Drops 3 members of YFP. Time against them as well. They're forced to just walk in there. Qbert Academy, they stabilize themselves. It looks so good, so easy. And now Qbert Academy looking to stabilize. Of course, once again, this is Qbert Academy's map pick. So we expect them to pull ahead on this one. You know that YFP, if they can snag this one, you're going to be feeling a lot more confident moving into the next. Just 1 map away from securing their spot yet again in these playoffs here, but a huge obstacle stands in front of them.
Yo, what's up, Keenan? I felt like I lost you yesterday, man. How are you? I'm doing well, Keenan. I'm doing well. We may have already talked about this, Keenan, but if you don't mind me asking, how did you find the channel? What brought you in? Also, I should have my new video at least to look at on Friday. I don't know what time Friday.
Especially if Thief is able to grab an opening frag. Peeks a little off, but so is Nismo's aim. T-Dog also can't get one. And that is monumental for this round. And the future of this game, really. YFP, easy 5v3 on the A-Tank.
It's too easy for him, man.
Won't even get the spike down just
Tier 2 4K? He don't care. Hey, I dig it, man. I dig it. But yeah, we got a second video. To give you some spoiler, we were at an event that's like for... What's Tens doing? Dude, Soft, that was so funny last night when we almost had a repeat of the Una ult. Who was running in? On Sunset?
Yeah, the economy on Qbert not looking the best over there, and so make the call to just hold things over to the next one. Especially understanding that Penny has that showstopper available. You know what? Sure, we got the ultimate out. That makes things a little bit more...
You know, what are you doing? Literally the same exact. That was crazy. Also hilarious. Also hilarious. Yes, we stayed alive. We didn't start whining at each other. So this is PC, Keenan, but we're actually doing a watch party here. So, actually, I need to check that. I don't even know. I know exactly.
And just walk in onto the site, Qbert Academy at such a disadvantage, trying to fight their way through.
Okay. Yeah, so this is PC here, but we're watching a couple teams play. But yeah, I'm a PC guy. Are you a PC guy or what?
The strat going into this is let these crazy aimers do what they do best, which is whatever they want.
Let these crazy aimers do what they want. I like that.
That'll get cornered pretty quickly. T-Dog, really tough angle to step into, and Thief on a 3K. Once again, A-site, unquestionably YFP's.
You know what I think is really cool about Qbert is they're getting the younger generation ready for some of the disappointing play that the Sentinels will hit you with sometimes. You have such high hopes, and you'll leave sad. It's definitely going to happen sometimes.
What's actually pivotal, and that's no different from yesterday.
Yeah, and like this is no discredit to YFP there, but
I really want a PC, but for now, nothing. Wait, you don't play anything, Keenan? You don't play any games?
They think they know what's going on there, and then they just kind of run in one at a time, expecting to try and catch a timing. It's just like they see red in the water.
Yeah, I love these academy teams. Such a cool idea. Although Qbert could technically not advance, right? Like, even if they somehow won an Ascension tournament, they couldn't go.
Into the barrels of YFP. And like the round is over before you know it. I was really hoping we'd see that get cleaned up, especially moving forwards from yesterday. But that round was a little bit questionable at best. And now
I got you, Keenan.
2 rounds away from taking their map pick.
Where are you at again, Keenan?
Intelligently, we'll decide to call a timeout here, try and cool the heads off just a little bit more.
Can't ascend if you're an academy team, man.
Going from what I like to call
So how does that work? What if they win, or do they just get told like, "Nah, you can't play in these tournaments"?
High risky plays, and instead just kind of get cut short before it turns into anything. So during this timeout, like, settle your heads down a little bit, bring it back together. We're seeing a lot more coordination on that.
South Africa.
Feeling
Oh
nice
yeah, that's right.
groovy. We need to get back to that state.
So really, computer systems are like extra expensive there?
Otherwise, Cubert Academy really poised to lose out this first map.
It was a fault we saw in YFP earlier on, where you're having these overextensions come from the wrong people. Jakey being the first line of defense way too often. B-Dog.
You know, I didn't see what my headshot percentage was last night. We took a fat L, but
as much connection as you would like to. But we're now
see how I shot last night.
Have those very same weaknesses where Nismo will be stepping out a little too far.
24, okay.
Who has been a little more silent in the kill feed, but who has also just been a lot more ubiquitous in his util usage. His flashes have been so much more enabling, and his dogs have been so much more of a dangerous precedent to set.
Yo, it says I played better than Jesse last night.
Nismo is just not
Oh, sorry, everybody.
on these birds or dogs. Does have the Seekers this round, though, but B-Dog does have his own ultimate, and Knights now is going to be stepping forward on top of these boxes, has to TP away after not being able to nail that first shot.
Hey, you know what? At least able to deny a little bit of space here. YFP smart.
I know South Africa's been in the news lately, Keenan.
Will now be reclaiming space into
Hope everything's okay with you.
Look back, Hubert, they just immediately abandoned sight. T-Dog, at least able to spot things out, does have this judge in
I never know how the media is portraying things and how it actually is, you know? Extra money for a system, thinking of investing, just wanted to know what you think. All right, so for something like a computer purchase, you're not generally, Jesse was hard throwing a few rounds, you're not actually going to invest for a computer, you're likely going to save for a computer, right? So think about how long, I'm assuming you have a budget and that you're in a surplus, so now you need to do something with that money, but think about how long it is that you want to buy a computer.
Especially with the Seekers confirming the push in through here, but all getting sprayed down, that might make Hubert Academy think this is going to be an A hit.
With those Secrets on just one prong, really tough to get anywhere with it. B-Dog with that deadlock ultimate. T-Dog does get the kill, but B-Dog does get the ultimate proc. Knights, though, can shut down Penny, so it's just a war on one front that Hubert has to deal with after all is said and done. 3 players on it, though, in 13 seconds to go, more than enough to plant. No step out from the smoke, so Knights is safe for now, but the trap wire set up on top of the spike lets Stellar sit on top of it until Nismo gets the high ground.
Nice.
Now it's on Nismo and Knights who take over that high and low.
Nice, let's go.
Get there.
All right, so figure out how long it is you want to buy it. So let's just say you want to spend, I don't know what you want to, how good of a computer, but let's just say you want to drop $2,000 and you want to do it in 2 years. That's not quite $100 a month, right? But if you put $100 a month away for the next 2 years, put it in a high yield savings account or a money market, you get a little bit of money off of it. But you want to put it in something like that. Because if you invest it, the problem with investing, right? Let's say you throw it in the stock market. It's possible that it's going to go up. But it's such a short time horizon that if the market downturns, especially if it downturns big, now you have to sit around and wait for your money to come back, you know? So just some things to think about.
Errors from YFP. They don't really have the kit really and presence in order to deny a lot of that. And things could work out well here.
I knew that was going to happen.
This time, finds Redux caught in the net here as T-Dog barely able to escape.
I really appreciate how much respect T-Dog has been paying Penny on these mid lurks, but Penny takes advantage of it this round and is able to swipe through vents and grab that first blood for YFP. Ducking back like the team was never there at all, and now this smoke completely empty. No value gained from it at all for Hubert Academy. As now,
It's like R 1,800, $2,000 is plus minus 40K.
But he's
Okay.
inside the garage and he's gonna check the boxes first. Turns onto the swarm and doesn't land a thing. B site is YFP's for the taking.
Yeah, just leaving Knights alone. It feels like the gamble is that they're not going to be going B, and it's made it so vulnerable here. T-Talk.
Did he see him?
Just the awareness from Jakey. Make sure that that Viper is no longer an option. 2v4 under the street take. This is asking for a lot.
They turn in. The neural theft doesn't matter for Tens, who will grab one, but too much on his plate.
I am Prometheus. Oh man, it's already 12-8. It's funny, this goes from like, hey, I can still do it, they can still do it, to like, oh, I'm hopeless now, I don't have anything.
After they seemingly can't stop getting these first bloods and can't stop converting them, lickety-split.
Once again, it just came down to a mystery from Qbert Academy. I think an excellent job being paid from YFP to really bait everybody over to that A site. You see that this site was completely open. They could just completely stroll in, didn't have to worry about a single thing, and that is easy pickings for YFP. They set themselves up perfectly, make sure that they deny any of the retake there, and sure, you see Qbert really try and slow them down, but there's just simply nothing that can be done. Knights going a little bit more aggressive this time with this hold, but still the solo anchor onto this B site. On the other side is Jakey, who we've seen a pretty darn good performance here, highlighted on the desk as well. And that Omen duel could really spell how this round plays out.
It's just some blasphemous aggression coming from Stellar and Penny. After that dog landed on T-Dog, he was forced to use his snake bite and still retreat on his own Viper's pit. And then Penny sprays through and gets some extra damage on T-Dog as well. Now down to just over 50. Thief. A little more attention paid to this invade now, but Qbert is going to let that space be taken. As YFP still mounting on the front lines, looking for this first blood. T-Dog the easiest target, obviously. And he's almost revealed himself again, but YFP, recognizing how much time is left, they understand they have to start knocking on the front door. And they will try and lay their claim on A site.
And this time around,
30 seconds left.
this is where the rifles are. Tens, as well as Nismo, watching this long angle, sees the bird out there, knows where they're going.
Tens takes a couple shots, but he does find one before falling. And it lets the rest of Qbert step on. Nismo,
there we
perfect
go.
angle to be taken, and Qbert can go for a crunch. It's easy from there when you got a duelist like Redux.
All right.
And Qbert's up to 9.
Let's get a comeback, baby. Let's get a comeback. Hey, what other questions you got, Keenan? Like, I do gaming and stuff here because that's the vibe, but I just wanted you to know I'll completely ignore the game and talk to you if you got questions about finance, man. The whole reason I do this is to help people with their finances and to find people, right? I hope to find people in the gaming community who need some help and some other ones as well, so...
It is the rest of Qbert Academy walking in together. Make sure they play their numbers smartly and are able to overwhelm onto the site. It's Qbert Academy now 3 rounds down.
Man, I really need to get my highlights from watching the Sentinels qualify to
when completely unscouted. That might not be some.
I've got your trail.
Should give that positioning away, so Tens will have to reach.
Oh, he knows.
As, it's gonna be Knights up
He
against
knows.
somebody again.
Oh, and T-Dog paranoid.
Yo, T-Dog, let's go, baby. Yeah, T-Dog.
And some short-sighting more than just T-Dog. He short-sights the whole bloody front line. That's 3 on a judge. Are you out of your mind? Now an easy intercept for Qbert. The whole gang's here. And that's exactly what they want. No doubt a guaranteed round. I'd say sit back, relax, enjoy the 50 seconds of free timeout you have if you're YFP. Because you're going to need it for these last 2
You're gonna need it.
That's so funny. T-Dog just coming down from heaven.
He just jumps in.
Yep. Hey, you hit me with the paranoia? Well, I've got a shotgun. Gotta play close anyways. That's fine with me. And just walks in, boom, 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 and suddenly YFP get dismantled on their attack there. Of course, Knights was just around the corner, and I'll be honest, not expecting T-Dog to fly in from up top, from top row, basically. But that's exactly how that round played out. Qbert now at double digits as well. YFP now going to be taking a timeout. They just need 1 round to get across the line here. And that last one was a little bit unfortunate for how things kind of played. But excellent just adaptation from Qbert Academy to play off of the advantage that T-Dog was able to grab. Redux has that showstopper online. And so far, it's looking like they should be able to stop them. YFP just need a couple of good kills. Economy isn't great to buy into this next one. But if they're maybe able to get an ultimate orb here or there, Penny could have the showstopper online. And just using that rocket to either zone Qbert out of the way or find a kill, make it a little bit easier for you. That could be a huge boon in making sure to close out this map.
You have a way, if you're Qbert, to play preventative. That path has been set for you over the course of the rest of this half. But as YFP, they've already shown that if you're able to mount that...
Hey, what was it Spectrum for Zed skins?
Really anywhere. You're able to get the drop on Qbert more often than not. And while Qbert is starting to win their duels, can they do it long enough to stave off this win on what would be the break point for YFP? Grabbing Qbert's pick. Tens, up close and personal! Again, the spray, long-winded, but good for the one. And your GOAT will not go negative today. T-Dog. Now holding from the vents is opposed.
Your GOAT will not go negative today. Ooh.
YFP still making some noise up middle here. Spike in hand as well. And Thief, as always, that ever-invasive invade. B-Dog, do-si-do with T-Dog. He thinks he can win these, but now the showstopper's here to play. And B-Dog has to sidestep that too. He does, in fact. But in the spray down, Redux finds the supporting character in Stellar. The spike with it. No player from YFP will win a duel this day. And Knights will give himself away on the smoke, so B-Dog, wow. Great turn from him, too.
Knights was ready, I guess.
That was a flex round to show that Qbert is wide awake by this point and ready to play.
And what's important, too, there, I was going to call it out, interesting that Redux...
Even if Sen had a good year, do you think they'd give Tens a spot back if he wanted it?
Tens has the dimensional drift. There's still options available on this round.
It's a really good question. I'm actually going to say no. I don't think so. I don't think they would want to set that precedent that, hey, if we sign you to the team, we might let you go if XYZ comes in. No! Redux!
It's Redux with the operator close and personal, and now he's trying to pull himself away to stave off.
Yeah!
He does. Rest of Qbert's here to play. This is how you enable your fifth, who's had mere days to get ready. You let him stay standing as long as possible and spray a little more into that smoke that YFP just can't seem to breach. Little extra damage done.
What? Okay. Okay.
Again, it's preventative. But YFP's on the site. They've set up B-Dog on his own sensor and Thief.
I'll handle this.
The dimensional drift will get evaded.
Boom, found that guy.
But B-Dog's position is more than confirmed. It's guaranteed.
Oh no! There's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no way, bro.
In the final hour, it is YFP who has enough and gets the drop on Qbert. A 13-11 victory on Qbert's pick, who is one map away from taking 8th in the playoffs.
An amazing job from YFP. They just decided to swap it up. It was
Hey, did that guy in the middle, did he used to be on 100 Thieves? Or some other team?
Sure, it looked a little bit messy at the end there, but then it was the aggression.
Why don't they have these dudes' name in the middle? I'd be so sad. What if that was one of your kids? What if that was your son? Okay, all right.
You can still see that there are a little bit of gaps.
It's pretty good facial recognition.
Whereas YFP, sure, they might not be the most insane aimers, but they're playing off of each other extremely well, using the utility off of each other really well, and making sure to cover everything.
My man has a bicycle behind him. You see that? And a cat.
Sticking together for YFP, and that's the reason why they're able to win split against this Qbert Academy
Like
roster.
Qbert really tried to spin what was their fatal flaw yesterday, individuality, into an advantage, and they almost got it done. But YFP, these 5 amazing players that we've seen be amazing time and again through the years, proving that today they can play on that field too. We'll see how they play when it comes to Lotus. Map 2 is coming up after this break.
Hey, stock market's dropped today. What happened? Dowlog's worst day in a month.
A lot of people don't
Here are the
really
reasons.
just take deep breaths during the clutch, and also just like trusting your gut. Multiple times that I've coached
Weak
players,
bond
it
market
seems like
auction
they
has
think
investors
about
wondering how
100
US will
different
manage
things and then
its
can't come to a
debt.
decision instead of just like instantly trusting their gut.
I try to just like be prepared, and I feel like that's reassuring towards myself to handle pressure and deal with any of like the nerves or anything. It's like the more I feel in control, the more I feel prepared with going to a scenario or a matchup, the less that feels is like pressing to me, like inside of me. There's not as much like nervousness or pressure on it because I feel ready for what's to come and I feel confident in what I have prepared, like looked at and game planned or whatever it may be.
Ma'am,
So for me,
I have
trying to
2
get
TikTok
preparation,
clips
there's a lot of, like,
back to back that are actually doing well.
plans or
I kind of want to stream on TikTok, but I think you guys will have a bad time if I do that.
even warming up helps.
Yo, this is kind of weird. I was talking about AMD yesterday. So while lots of things like United Health Group, HIMS, all that were down a decent amount. Ooh, BNGO. Dude, where's Lucas at? I need Lucas to get back in here. But AMD only went down little over 1%. Tesla went down 2%.
That's worth it. Maybe I'll feel like the nerves, like of the excitement of the match.
Ride the momentum. Post another clip soon. You think?
It's just like having like a system and a team that you can trust. So no matter what, no matter who's playing bad or who's playing good, it's something you can hold on to and be consistent with. Even then, by like trusting your system.
Also, did you hear what I said? I have like somebody who is like coming after me on one of my clips. He like didn't watch it, but he's talking trash. It's actually kind of annoying.
What I used to do was I would give myself at least piss around to kind of get my nerves out. So even if I whiff or don't do what I'm supposed to do, I would kind of take it easy and be okay with messing up or being a little bit nervous. But I don't really get nervous too much anymore. So because after piss around, I just completely forget about being in a match and I just play like it is in practice and kind of just letting things flow.
Oh man. How much do I want to do?
All these people would really like to give up and they don't really have that drive.
The expectation should be to win first place.
Get them to send. We kind of just threw at the end.
Yeah, MAD, we're winning 5 versus 3.
TikTok has a bunch of stuff. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I stream on TikTok, but they've paid me $33.50 to use in the TikTok shop. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get wireless microphones so I can record from my phone.
For some OT, this was so close. YFP had the lead for a bit, and Hubert did a good job in clawing it back, but just falling a little short of the finish line.
Cuber actually locked in towards the end, only to do a fake comeback.
Which part, Maniac? Which part?
See, honestly, but
I don't even know how to word this. Like, I don't know.
YFP did get the best of both pistols, which I think played a very big factor, obviously, in this kind of outcome when it comes to you have a 13-11, you have to really consider the impact of pistol rounds, right? But I think overall, I really did feel like both teams brought a lot to this table.
All right,
There was
so
a lot of great
yeah, we have
teams.
I don't know if you can see this here, but they give you a balance.
Yeah, they didn't get
Wait.
They didn't get a lot of rounds on their defense side, but when it came to that attack,
So they give me $33.50 to use in the TikTok shop. So I'm thinking about grabbing wireless microphones.
Sentinel composition the YFP were playing, they were starting on the defense, right? It all made sense for them to get a lot of rounds on that defensive side first, and it ended up just being a 6-6. Then I start to worry about what is going to happen. But as you were saying, Roy, they not only get the pistol, but they get the bonus into that round and into the half, and it just turns into that win at the end. It was a lot of back and forth, but it honestly, it felt like for Hubert Academy, it required some of those hero plays to secure those rounds that we played towards the end, and it does make you think.
And that way, because I want to start setting up like random pop-up locations. Where like if it's a busy day at the park, I'll set up a little sign that says like ask a financial advisor, and then I can just set my camera up for an hour with microphones, record, grab an interaction or two, turn it into a short or turn it into a video, something like that. Could be good stuff.
So much about experience. We talk a lot about the fact that this team has been playing FPS games for so long, but I feel like in this specific map we got to see a lot of that, right? The slow down pace, allowing Thief to find his
Hello.
points, allowing players to kind
I'm
of
writing to propose a collaboration
they're able to do a lot on their
that I think could mutually benefit you as a streamer. My goal is to help talented streamers like yourself reach a wider audience and grow your viewership. I have a strong network of gaming enthusiasts and social media followers who are always looking for exciting new streams. Add me on Discord. My username is SuccessPro. Hey man, if you're real, Ari Magnetic
Also, even though it was a very
Oak,
passive defense with a double sentinel,
if you're real, say anything else right now. I'll add you on Discord and you can make me famous, okay?
Which is often where they were opting for with 3-4 players. They were trying to break that utility.
That is on Kick. That is on Kick. Kick is like the spam place.
They had about 20 seconds.
I just saw today I have like 230 followers, and I'm pretty sure they're all graphic designers.
Make sure that he can delay as
All
much
of
as
them.
he can, either with the showstopper, with the paint shows, or even get those kills on site. So it was a good raid for YFP, but it was also a Cuber that, even with this double duelist, we're playing really slow on a side that should have favored them more.
Let's talk a little bit more about Penny in a somewhat unorthodox head-to-head, but wanted the opportunity to talk about both of these players, but talk about Penny as well as Thief, the duelist as well as one of the Senties, because when you're looking at the impact that YFP needs to be making on the map, of course, Penny to be able to get those entries into the site, get that movement right is huge, and Thief being one of the Senties to really back up and just kind of hold stuff down was so nice. I love this contrast, and I feel like this is a good way to show off what Penny was able to do, but also how much impact Thief had.
Yeah, I completely agree. And we talk a lot about this, but I want to reiterate it, right? It's the fact that the duelists and the sentinels are pretty much two sides of the same coin, right? Like, the duelists are kind of going in and finding entries, but the sentinels are kind of doing the same thing, but just in their own pace and their own style, right? And I feel like the fact that both of these players were popping off, it means that the push and pull and kind of the signature style that YFP...
Man, it sounds like they made a
Obviously, we saw a lot of
higher salt deduction of $40,000 annually. Bro.
I really did feel like that sort of trademark YFP style was in full effect. They had a lot of push and pull. They were able to work really well around the fact that they had good reads into the Cuber positioning, and they knew where the utility was weak. And they just, once they found that with the push and pull, once they've gathered enough kind of like feel for how Cuber was approaching their setups, they just started the A slams like over and over, and they were just winning so many of these A slams and these A post plants. And the double sentinels are very strong defensively, yes, but when they get on site on attack, it's like you're retaking into a double sentinel setup.
Yeah.
Like, it can be really awkward with so many gadgets, like traps, like the stuns, like all these sensors, the net, the grav net, obviously. Like, a lot of that is really awkward and really weird. And I think YFP were playing this sort of feel pace at first, but once they realized, like, okay, this is where the Sky is playing, this is where the Yor is playing, they just kept slamming, and it worked out really well for them.
At least the somewhat good news is looking at the next map in the series, there isn't a double sentinel on the YFP end, so Cubert Academy don't have to contend with that. The not so great news is, of course, we're now going into YFP's map pick, and something that we have tape for both of these teams very recently, but that's not necessarily faring the best for Cubert, because this was a loss up against Winthrop University, and this goes back to Roy's shuffle of roles, considering there is only the single duelist.
Yeah, I completely agree. I will say I'm not 100% sure what to expect from Cuber in terms of how they're going to be approached. Like, are they going to run the same composition? Are they going to keep the Fade, the Breach? Are they going to keep the Neon? I really don't know if they're like settled on that composition. If they're going to keep things the same, then I think we kind of know the main reason to why YFP's picking this, right? YFP had a really good overtime match versus Envy, one of the best teams in the league. That was recent. And then they watched Winthrop University play on it, or sorry, they watched Cubert play against Winthrop University on Lotus as well. So they're coming in. I think they have a pretty good read as to how they want to approach it. But again, my big thing on this map, guys, when you pick Lotus, you need to come in strong defensively, because you will rarely start on that attack side when you pick that map. So I'm looking towards YFP to get some rounds on this defense side, to have a good showing. If they can do the same thing they did on Split, if they can get those 6 rounds, I think they're good to go.
The only real difference here when you see this competition is that both of these teams played on their first opening match of playoffs is that Sentinel role, whether it's going to be that Cypher on the side of YFP or is going to be that Vice coming for the side of Cubert. And I feel like there were some great ideas for both of the teams as we got to see on their first match, but I do want to say with Redux and what he's able to do on the Vice, as we mentioned before, he's never played the Sentinel role before. He's never played this Vice before. He was playing before in the previous years a lot of duelists, then he went into only playing the Omen, then he went back to the duelist for that last match of the.
You know, I wonder if Satoshi is a real person.
So we're assuming that
What is the SALT bill? I've been hearing about it. Yeah, so during Trump's first term, they got rid of SALT deductions. So state and local taxes. So let's just say you in California make 100 grand, and me in Arizona, I make 100 grand. We owe XYZ to the federal government based on that. Except California, you have higher state and local taxes. So you'll pay higher property taxes and other things simply because you're in California. California people get to write off those state, and this is New York, California, Chicago, or Illinois. There's like 2 other ones. There's actually more than that. But these states, up until the Tax Cut and Jobs Act, were able to write that off of their federal. So if they paid 20 grand in taxes to the state of California, they got to write that off of their taxes for their federal.
For 4 days, there's always that possibility that they're going to change it up. And actually, yes, there is a change. So Tens is no longer going to be playing the Neon. He's going to be playing the.
So because the state decided to tax more, the federal government goes, okay, you owe us less, and that's just not fair.
The operator, when it comes down to the defense, even on the attacking side, he was doing it on split. So there's a good chances, and I like the change here.
Yeah, and again, as always with Yoru, he does pair very well into the Sentinel, so I feel like they're probably trying to minimize the value that Thief is getting from the first map, obviously, and obviously the value that they're kind of running into traps over and over. So my eyes are on Tens to break this down for us, to teleport in, make space for his team, as well as use clones to kind of dismantle and disrupt the YFP.
It allows California and these other states to continue their bad policies without any sort of repercussions.
6 rounds if they want to have a genuine clean shot at this second map win and a potential chance to make it deep into the playoffs.
Them picking it into the series, they gotta have a level of confidence into it. It's time.
Honestly, I think the reason they're doing it is to try and get more votes. It is a terrible, terrible tax policy.
Thanks so much,
But I think they're doing it to get votes.
All eyes are on Tens, and for just one reason, he picked a different agent. Going on the Yoru as opposed to the Neon is what could be the proper response to the problem that is YFP on Lotus. They feel confident for more reasons than one. Primarily, Penny demands respect on this Neon. But furthermore, after watching that film of Winthrop University play in this squad yesterday, they understand the aggression that they can mount on multiple fronts with people like Jakey and Thief on the A and C invasions. Hubert Academy intend to stop those bloodbaths early and press forward with the personnel advantage, much like they wanted to do on Split. But Marks, can they do it? Can Tens do it? Keep this team, keep himself in contention just a little bit longer.
All right, Tedrick, you started that out with, all eyes are on Tens, and I was about to be like, why? Because he's the GOAT? But, you know, we can just scooch past all of that. Because there is a lot to talk about based on this potential matchup here. And of course, obviously, everyone wants to focus on Tens doing Tens things, and yes, that Yoru pick, but I'm actually really interested how this Neon from Penny is going to go up.
Why doesn't this work, man? That's so annoying.
Redux was still putting up numbers there, and especially too with the utility kit coming through, that could be really hard for a Neon to get isolated from its team, and then the rest of the members can make sure to stop the Neon from mitigating any other sorts of damage here. So I'm super interested to see how that one's gonna go, and of course the Yoru will be able to mitigate quite a bit of that Cypher utility as well, as this hit is going to be on this A site.
Trying to stay quick and painless, but Thief holding it down for a pretty long time, and now it's B-Dog's turn to util dump. YFP is here on high. They'll be able to go for a pretty hard defensive fight. Knights trying to get up, get that extra shot on the altitude, but it's down to Tens on this Sheriff in the 1v3. After all is said and done, Haunt will force him back into tree, and he'll at least hit this door to keep YFP guessing, but now it's a question of who will end up taking this next fight. Who will end up taking this next peak? Tens is doubled back onto the A site. YFP have left that space unattended, ready for the plant though. Not going to turn on to it, respecting the hold. Now the swing in front.
Oh, imagine he hits both of those shots, dude. Imagine he hits both of those shots.
And just the amount of respect respect that YFP have been showing Cubert Academy, that is an excellent moment as well. Like, okay, we're just going to do this. We're going to be coordinated here. We're going to play smart because we are going up against a star duelist. But I feel like that could be said for quite a few members of Cubert Academy. We've seen, you know, Knights hit a crazy 3K clutch in moments like that before. We've seen Redux do the exact same thing. And so making sure that they, you know, cross their T's, dot their I's, play it nice and simple. Make sure that you secure that pistol round there, and Tens almost got away with a little bit more. If that second shot was a headshot instead of a body shot, could have been a different story. But YFP, they yet again are going to take that pistol round, and we're going to be seeing this buy-up come through here. Let's see how this approach is going to go. As B-Dog, very aggressive fault line right off the rip. It's actually going to be Redux and Knights.
Yeah, with all their practice.
Deny anything that B-Dog might get up to.
Okay, so I go A. You know they left Breach with a sheriff alone.
No one else from Cubert opting to buy.
Or at least you think he's alone. I absolutely go in. Try and get a free plant.
Trying to find closer angles to be able to do so. B-Dog doing a good job of intimidating and forcing a multitude of clears. First one in the pocket of Baby Door. And there'll at least be some courtyard presence they fight for. Watching these steps for whoever could step out. It's Stellar to confirm and come to the rest of the team that it's going to be A site. 45 seconds, but even still, both teams will be willing to duke it out here and now. B-Dog early util dump to make sure that Cubert can't step on before the rest of the team gets here. But with the Baby Door broken, it's going to be Thief that'll actually take the brunt of the blow, and the Paranoia through the link. Clears away the site, gives T-Dog enough time to get down and plant that spike. Re-entry early on from Penny, just going to get on top of this pile drive, and now the spike will get dropped again. Cubert, hold up in the Baby Door. It'll be a brawl with these pistols. They found their close angles, and they'll use them. Tens, Knights, and T-Dog, each for one. 13 seconds to go, but Cubert has overwhelming control. Stellar with the pinch, low health, and Knights now with the Bulldog able to take him down. How has Cubert manifested this round?
This is why I'm not the coach.
The only line of defense left.
They got it.
Tens. Who else? To seal away the final blow and grab Cubert.
It looks like on TikTok, people actually search free advice guy on TikTok.
Of like, hi, you thought we were doing this?
That's kind of weird.
And then you thought we were doing this? Fool you over here too. We see first Cubert Academy put so much pressure on A. YFP taking the bait, moving all of their defenses
Why would
over,
somebody
expecting
search
just that
free
pistol
advice
rush
guy
come
unless
through.
they knew of
And
him?
then we hear the plant go through, and as soon as the plant starts, Cubert immediately just kind of back out and go into elbow over there. Just
Wait, so not YouTube?
waiting for
Guess we can wait till tomorrow.
And yet, of course, Penny going in.
So is that all
doesn't
three?
spot a single soul, confuses the
Yeah,
heck out of the
okay.
rest of the team.
Oh,
And that's when they just walk into Cubert Academy's traps, and then the right click will definitely come through on those classics,
let's see.
making sure that Cubert Academy.
Well, that one's way more
round.
like.
It was so interesting,
Yeah,
but
juicy.
YFP get completely bamboozled by the fancy footwork coming out from the Cubert Academy.
Just like number 2.
And now they're the ones on the backfield. B-Dog, the only one with a Marshall in hand. Of course, we do see a couple of sheriffs on the board.
They were gonna go A till they got spotted stairs, and then it worked out.
Bringing an Odin in onto this one, they are more than comfortable right now.
Yeah, they have no trouble just diving into this fight. They know YFP will be here for it, but they have such better guns, it doesn't really matter. You still saw them pay a lot of respect to the invade.
Bones are alive.
Holding down the spawn, and then Redux hanging out around C for a while before driving in on his own shear that they have set up on this A entry. And they will for a majority of this attack half.
Most of my views are from the For You page on
a little bit of laundry to do before
TikTok.
going for the suicide peak.
How
But
interesting.
Redux will just be 2 orbs away from his steel garden now, as Cubert will take away that third.
Dude, it's kind of funny looking at all these analytics. YouTube has not really updated. They say that 93% of my 93% of my views are men.
Getting Neural Theft online, provide a little bit more information, but overall, just great stuff coming out from Cubert.
All right, we posted another clip, Soft. We posted 2 today, at least on TikTok.
Instead of the neon, it feels a little bit more comfortable. You're not just letting the neon fly out there and immediately get taken down. It's a bit more coordinated. Yoru can go for that backstab a little bit more often, or be in places that you're not expecting. And that just kind of plays a little bit better with how Tenz's playstyle goes, as well as the rest of Qbert Academy. The core four, the rest of them know how to play off of each other, with Redux kind of being that tip of the spear. And so this allows for that same momentum to happen here. But as I say that, Penny is able to at least find Redux. Thief trying to find an off angle here, but Qbert Academy have taken over that C site and will be planting. It's going to be a 5v4 retake as YFP walk in.
Good sense to deal with Redux. But Qbert prepared to play the 5v4. Stun from Penny is gorgeous, and he's just gonna walk it down. 3 now for him. Keep it going. No, Jakey will steal the ace potential, but YFP will no doubt steal the round. It's a bulldozing from them. A flawless round 4.
Oof.
Take handily. Penny all the way there after.
Well, even TikTok is pushing it. It says to 66% men. At least it's less than 93%.
On the take back as well. Just goes to show the importance of the duelist from YFP on this map in particular. You really get to see what makes him tick.
Great stuff coming in from YFP. Curious to see, though. I mean, those stuns landed really well and were able to find exactly where they wanted. And it's a little bit more of that coordination of utility, knowing how to play off of your teammates. It's not one of those, you know, we're still
finance stuff. Well, I was wondering too if women look for other women to do finance stuff with.
But so many maps are on this YFP roster, really solidifying their own playstyle and their own comfortability.
Well, that was kind of a wild exchange right there.
Just trusting one another. So a lot of early damage.
Wait, how did Qbert get hit, but Penny barely got touched?
Qbert's really been trying to find a way to slow him down. The fault line is the increasing threat of that, and then he'll get antsy. Tenz shutting it down and holding down this B site that Qbert will
yeah, agreed, Soft. 2/3 makes more sense. 93% is crazy.
And now we'll go for more. The swing on top of his flash, and Tenz can't finalize on top of the smoke drop.
Bro.
Gets a third.
Bro!
Nismo, give it away. This is sloppy from Qbert Academy, but Knights just might save him. 2 for him. Nismo walls away Thief with the aftershock as well, and it's a 1v1 between Jake and Nismo. No more util for the breach.
Oh! Let's go! Let's go!
Sunnin in and out of game. Nismo gets the clutch for Qbert Academy.
I thought they were losing that for sure.
Just so many
for sure.
Opportunities. Qbert a little bit scattered on at the site, but this is why it's so important to make sure you get your post plants set up properly. Put the people into their positions to cut down some of these angles. Because, well, we saw B-Dog starting to get active. A little bit of unfortunate timing going back-to-back buddy cop style there, and B-Dog coming out on top of it in the midst of everything. And yet still, Nismo as well as Knights securing the round. I talked about some of these other Impact players, and those two have been doing a fantastic job at coming clutch in some of those moments. Of course, obviously, the flashy plays being sent over to the duelists, but it always helps having a very strong backline. And now, see a little bit of utility. Prowler scouting things out. No information really given away here. Redux is actually going pretty far deep there. An excellent cutoff from Jake. Shuts down any aggression that might be coming. The smoke is going to activate as a result. And so it might be on to Redux to get a little bit more space here and allow the team to go for a different site hit.
And again, the balls to be able to go for one there.
I'm surprised with some of the terminology these dudes are using on the official broadcast here. They're both looking.
Sidestepping, Thief shuts them both down. And it's got to be a forced crunch to try and save face, but Penny's still sticking around too.
Yo, he should just keep going. Yep.
Steps given.
Oh man, he knows.
30 seconds left. Calm the C swing. Knights has no trouble not hiding it at this point. He just wants the spike to go down. Get some extra creds here, see what he can get on the way out. Does get ahead of this C's, can take the waterfall fight, beautifully taken. Everybody else is coming from spawn. Aftershock will wall him out though. Smoke does only give him one angle to have to check. Rush in from Penny to guarantee 2 angles to swing from. He's gonna just...
I like the play. I like the play. I like the way he tried to ISO there.
3 stay up for YFP's third.
And once again, the same level of respect being given to Knights As we saw in tens, once again, using the neon to jump around while the other two are just popping out at the same time, making sure that they can secure their kill. An excellent shot from Jake in order to shut that down. And Thief, of course, holding this crossfire angle, making sure that Cupid Academy just can't walk into B site alone. Excellent defense from YFP, making sure to shut the door every single time Cupid Academy wanted to go through. They've been doing an excellent job at controlling all of these individual sites, while Cupid Academy feel like there's those opportunities where they're able to move in. It should be nice and easy. They should be able to walk in. And it's just not the case at all. I talked about utility being utilized, but that time around, it was just pure gun mechanics and being at the right place at the right time, holding excellent angles against Cupid Academy.
And just great discipline overall from YFP, not buckling under the pressure and, yeah, just being in the right place at the right time. These intercepts have been so key and crucial to what has become such a high-flying attack meta. So many ults to offer into this as well. You can fight heavy for 8 courtyard out the gate. We've already seen Penny take crazy amount of space with the fast lane off rip with that. Jakey could reposition into spawn in a moment's notice, and really YFP could push from any spawn if they want to off of that. They have a world of tools to go for their counter aggression, or even act prematurely and get proactive on this attack round for Cupid Academy. That would be one to really topple their economy.
Same time though, we've seen on the previous map, I wasn't the biggest fan of YFP just going for ultimate dump right off the beginning of the map, so I'm a little bit scared that we're going to be seeing this time, but it does feel like the protocols are in place. They realized the errors of the last time where they had 4 ultimates online. Stellar just 2 ultimate orbs away from getting the other.
Nismo's got to grow that beard out, bro.
More value off these ultimates. Jakey flirting with danger, a lot of utility, making sure to clear this one out, and the Prowler will get a nice little chomp out of that Omen butt, but it's going to be enough to kind of force reposition here. Cupid Academy not really doing anything with that additional space just quite yet, as Redux spots out quite a few, but is able to escape in time. Jakey, though, still finds Redux.
He ate so much util and then still took high ground and got a kill out of it. Stellar is here to enable as well. Free clone, because Cupid's not even in yet. And now they can't re-clear the site. They have no idea how many are here.
Oh boy, are they about to get ulted? Yep.
Not going to be B-side either.
30 seconds left.
B-Dog is just going to use this Rolling Thunder on whatever site Cubert go for. Go for a timer stall. Tens planted here on the B site as Cubert go for the A takeover. 15 seconds to go. B-Dog's lined up with it. It's got to be here and now. Tens won't be able to grab anything really influential. The fight's here. Oh, they have no time. Cubert's been fully walled out. Penny's overdrive scared him away enough. And that's an easy YFP round.
Wow. But they did burn 2 ults.
Yeah, that maybe we call it.
That's like the only benefit.
Already.
Oh boy.
You know, like, okay, if you are Cupid Academy, right, you see some of the ideas that are at play there. You can tell that they're playing so cautiously off of the ultimates that could come through, especially with the Rolling Thunder, especially with the Nightfall. And they just gotta get lost in the sauce in the midst of all of it. They're not too sure where they want to commit. They're not too sure where they want to go. And sure, they are able to storm onto that A site, but at that point, it's a little bit too late. You spend all this time trying to bait out the ultimates. Nothing came out, and so you just have to say, okay, we're committed to the site. And then the ultimates come out, and at that point, you can't do anything. Knights could have gone for the TP, but time seemed to just dwindle away. Confusion coming through, kind of showcasing only those 4 days of practice. Not a good look for Cupid Academy, but at least they seem to be a little bit more knowledgeable this time around. As Penny goes in deep, able to find tens, able to find knights as well.
What a turn! And converts as well before the rest of Cubert have anything to say. Jakey already ahead of it. And it's a trivial round that Penny will once again feast on. And I couldn't agree more.
I don't know. This map feels long. This map feels long.
Attempt to make anywhere else. B-Dog held on to that Rolling Thunder just as long as he needed to. Penny understanding that rather than
all right, Soft Maniac, I want to know your real thoughts, real opinions here. I really want to bring back the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It won't be every Friday and Saturday because of friends and family, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday streams.
Normally it's Jakey, but he's actually on A. Bigger pile on the C door this time around.
Nice just did what I did. He turned his head in real life, bro.
Sticks around for a second as well. Guardian no less. Tens on Waterfall. Good for only the one though. Nightfall to try and seal this, but B-Dog still gets one before it's procced. It's Knights against the Decay, but only good for the one.
I think this was 3-2 at one point. I think this was 3-2 at one point.
And it got flooded immediately. This defense from YFP is unbreakable.
Yeah, YFP just a super intelligent play, understanding what storm was just over the horizon, and immediately just started preparing. You see them back out of there, make sure that they avoid a lot of the impact that Cubert Academy was kind of throwing at them. And as a result of that, they're able to just re-enter here. Thief, unbelievable stuff. Even with the information, thanks to Tens, was able to walk away with 2. And then that backstep quickly turns into a dash in onto site for YFP, shutting down the rest of Cubert Academy here. And now Penny, red in the eyes, just trying to find a little bit more, but will be forced back thanks to some utility. Cubert Academy on a little bit of a save. Tens the only one with the Guardian in hand.
Everybody else just chasing ghosts. It's Knights to try to get active first. Doesn't catch anything. And this is one of those run it down rounds for Cubert Academy. Find something, anything. And oftentimes they do. Penny, obviously the one to poke his head out the most. Down to 5 HP off of those chips. TP in from Tens can't be punished despite the fact that... Oh, the trap wire. I spoke too soon. Thief does find a time to spray it down. He's on top of the backside though, so YFP can't press further. You at least get the spike down for free on what is that safe site. And Redux on the spread back, grabs one. It's Thief to fall. Now Redux, hold it down on top of a fault line. Jakey swings in on top of it. Just the 2 left on top of the spike here. And that's
Jeez, man. They're just getting...
a couple of...
Oh, man. No. So I'd still stream during the day. Monday, Tuesday... Let's just say for right now, I would still stream Monday through Friday and Saturday, my normal daytime streams, but I would bring back nighttime purely gaming streams again. Whatever games we happen to be playing those nights, I would play. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday gaming streams at night. So I would be streaming twice a day. I'd be streaming twice a day.
Scary if you are Cubert. That is now 5 rounds in a row. Cubert Academy, only 2 more.
I guess Sunday would just be once late at night.
But at this rate, I mean, if you're YFP, you're looking to make this a 9-3.
Oh!
Bro.
The hunt from T-Dog, not caught, and B-Dog. Oh, Penny gets the free op through the smoke.
I'm considering it here, Maniac. I'm thinking about bringing back my Thursday through Sunday night streams. That's what I did when I was in Texas, because I was working. So I could only stream Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm thinking about doing that again at night, while also streaming my normal stuff, whatever that happens to be during the day.
Jakey now on the pocket as well. Infinite options for YFP's defense. Yoru clears. Tens is in. Will press farther. Penny ducks back, recognizes how much presence could be here. Cubert refused to put the stick into neutral.
Oh no.
Steel Garden to wall away. Penny still able to keep that gun, but not the space.
Alright, here we go.
It's going to be a 4v4 retake here. A lot of utility options still available. Keep in mind, B-Dog basically has the full kit ready. And look at the minimap, they're ready to go. It's going to be a stun fest and an explosion.
Penny's overdrive is active. Looking for an opener. B-Dog will find it. Tens trying to hold the angle, can't grab one. And Penny will just swing with the rifle. He has help too. Thief now on the trade, and it's a 1v2. T-Dog 1. That's a
no!
T-Dog's blind. Gives him enough space to work with. The closest one we've seen for a little bit, but YFP still get the defense.
Yeah, YFP, their retake there was really good, and it's once again because they had so much utility to play off of that time around. And this streak of rounds just continues to grow. Last round in this half, Cubert Academy have to try and figure something out here. And at the same time, like YFP, they still got a couple of traps in their pocket, ready to go in order to make sure to shut things down. Right off the bat, seeing Knights get scoped out there, that is something we haven't seen at all. Never once has the Cypher Trip been so far forward in order to make sure that you get that information there, and it's just an easy, free kill right off the bat. It's this creativity that might continue to make sure that YFP are able to secure these rounds, because it's going to keep Cubert guessing here. It's going to be the Nightfall very early on from Cubert.
Jakey forced to TP back into the drop spot. And will choose to hold this as YFP make this tight again early. Relabel.
What?
But Penny doesn't check it. He just goes into fight on the low ground.
They were looking at each other. What was that, dude?
Now Tens. Maybe he should have grabbed that kill because Tens could get a little more value. Almost turns on to Thief. But it's Redux alone now. In the blink of an eye, again, YFP silenced the storm on A site. And Redux has to keep them guessing on the 1v2. Cyber Cage will corral him out of the door. That's one. Stellar gone. No time to get back inside. And Thief knows it. Ready for the fight. But Redux.
All right. Right. All right.
And one clutch to get Cubert a fourth on this attack round.
Yeah, that's what I'm realizing now. Like, I know we talked about this. I don't know if that was like 2 months ago now, Soft. I have been trying to stream more out. Dude, that was such a weird interaction between Penny and Tens. Penny saw Tens and was like, nah, I wonder if he thought it was a clone. He's like, why would he be looking at the wall like that? They're going to look back at that replay and wonder what happened. But I've been trying to get more hours, and it's been about impossible just with, like, the family stuff. I don't know. So, anyway, I got to figure that out. And it exposes me to just a different part of the day. That's kind of what I'm excited about. And
the most important placement YFP will have in their org standing. Thief beckons, fault line to force this forward, and he will retreat after Cubert try and dig deep for that one.
The util by YFP is better. But yeah, it exposes me to different hours for people.
Good understanding. That's where the players might be. A little bit easier to move through. Penny so far forward, finds Tens.
Still just playing keep away. They're already up to meet this. Penny has no reason not to just go for a peek again after this Hana goes through. Two now in steps. One on the CT swing. Overwhelming control of the courtyard as well here for YFP. And you can dip as many resources as you want into all of those individual fights. And come up the victor on all of them, actually. 4 up to take the pistol again for YFP.
Yeah, I mean, YFP have just been so consistent with these pistols coming through, and a bad situation turns a little bit worse. So now they should be able to secure this double digits. Double digits against Cubert Academy.
I really wish I could understand why this isn't loading. This is the only channel that loads like this. Like Val America loads. Whoop. The other ones don't, and I really don't get it.
Should be an easy round for YFP.
Well, Thief has done his homework and does have the trapwire set up. Stellar now checking for the peaks as well. And everything working for YFP now. Rest of Cubert is holed up in B, attempting to pile drive whoever may have invaded. YFP keeping their distance to the right extent, and Stellar will again get some good timing. Can't finalize the kill on the first swing, will on the second. And once again, YFP checking everywhere they need to. Stellar lighting up the kill feed this round. Good to see him get active in more than just the enabling. And a flawless follow-up from YFP to get them to 10.
This reminds me of Sentinels 2023.
Even more worse. It was getting worse. It's turning into a dire situation now. I'm running out of synonyms, so we'll see how this next round plays out here. But this is going to be Qbert Academy, their rifle buy-up. They desperately need to start stringing these rounds together. YFP 3 rounds away from potentially closing things out, doing an excellent job at mitigating the aggression that they expected Qbert Academy to kind of run at them these last couple of rounds. But see how this one goes. It's going to be a heavy stack from YFP over to the C site. Qbert Academy, though, they're going for a heavy stack outside of A and are going to start running things forwards, at least claim a lot of that space there, while Penny is just going to try and trigger as much of this utility, try and just open up that C site. So it provides YFP so many more offensive options. And quite frankly, right now, YFP are just running the map. They've got so much control. They can't even move in onto B if they want to. But yeah, B-Dog just going to keep it honest a little bit. And now it should be fairly telegraphed that C site is going to be the hit.
No other option left for YFP. Qbert have done a good job of throwing all the util they need to prevent anybody from YFP from choking up anywhere further on the other sites. Still only 4 here, but Penny's gotten so much space on this waterfall. And now we'll force Qbert to do some additional clearing.
You know what's funny is I don't care about EMEA game challengers at all.
One of the real pivot rounds for Qbert. 10's opening frag, flashes himself in. Stellar close angle on the shorty, almost finishes another. But the rest of Qbert are able to swarm this site and have the gun advantage. B-Dog spraying through the smoke for one. Has to get through for the next, but finds T-Dog and no more time to hold down that spike. Knights with the kill, but it's not gonna be in time. YFP!
They're just better, man. They're just better right now. Straight up.
Over the line, 0.38 seconds worth.
Oh, that's so tough. It looks so different on the retakes there, coming in from like going in from YFP when they kind of go down to the 1vx situation. They play so intelligently off of one another. Qbert Academy, meanwhile, once again, it still feels like they're trying to figure out how they want to take this retake here. And it's a little bit awkward. So much information given away.
You know, I sometimes wish I could get into football, soccer. Yeah, that's true. I really only care about this because 10s. That's very true. I probably would not be watching this if it wasn't for 10s.
YFP now storming ahead. And Nismo just on the other side here. Has a judge in hand, looking for it. Able to find Penny first as 10's on the other side. Guns down Stellar.
Perfect interception, but Nismo and T-Dog are unable to properly follow up, so YFP do still have this site. 10's still on it, though. No more util in the tank. And YFP can try to slow this down, isolate the one. They will. 10's is gone. 2v3. Knights already here.
GG's. All right, we got another round after this, but GG's.
For Qbert Academy to try to keep them in this match. That's one gone. He's clutched before. Can he do it again? Arcrose does not confirm the position behind the box, and the double swing is imminent. Thief on the tree, but Jake is all that YFP needs. 3 for him this round, and 12 now for YFP on the verge of a stunner map 2 to take this match.
Oh boy, backs against the wall at this point. Qbert Academy, 8 rounds to go, 8 chances for YFP to close it out, secure their spot even further. I love this little cross setup. 10's with a stinger downtown, able to secure a kill, put a lot of pressure on, but YFP have just been running the map. Qbert Academy, you can feel the desperation in some of the plays. It feels like the players are just trying to make something work. And in the midst of all of that, it's once again YFP coming out on top of these duels. 10's going down first. Nismo just hiding behind tree. Has the fault line ready to go, but if this is a rush through, YFP have been looking so sharp when it comes to shooting.
Qbert's top frag is down. But they're ready to intercept. The macro has still been good for Qbert Academy. It's just come down to completing. And there are these lurching, crawling leeches from YFP that continue to pester and make these rounds seemingly impossible. Taking their sweet time on the attack this time after the player advantage, seeing if anybody else from Qbert gets antsy. They have reason to believe it. Breaking down that baby door is Jakey. And they'll start to suss out the B site. Corral a few more members over there before TPing over to C site for the full entry. But the Razor Vine will keep away a couple of members of YFP early on. Knights, pot shots out of the waterfall. Tries and find a couple. Won't get a kill as well. And YFP, once again, have the C site for free.
Face your fear!
Big Nightfall, too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, a tool very early used. Hubert now poised, move back in here. Not a ton of utility, but at least they've gotten Israel stuff online. The time's ticking down.
Jakey's reposition could be crucial on top of this smoke. The CP may not have been caught. This is such a tough angle to hold, and it's so good. The rest of YFP
just like that. All right, let's go. Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate.
Not like this, Tedrick. Oh man, doing Hubert so dirty. But YFP. In those moments where we see Hubert Academy stutter, they break for a second, they regroup, they're not 100% sure of how they want to take it. YFP are ready to pounce it. Every single time they engaged them, they looked so darn good. You can tell this squad was definitely feeling themselves, and they were shooting on everything. I really wanted to highlight Jakey as well. Sure, obviously we saw a lot of those stellar plays, things kind of just flying off, not to be confused with stellar, but Jake was shooting really well, but at the same time, those smokes, the utility coverage coming in, it felt just so rehearsed. The protocols were there, and YFP comes out on top, sending Hubert Academy home because this is an elimination match. And you know what, at the same time, I guess we were all wrong and Roy was right. YFP, they close it out here, so congrats to Roy, I guess.
It's true. The curse has been officially lifted for YFP to do that. And with 10s in the mix as well, top fragging in both of those maps.
That's crazy that Caitlin Clark now has the most 25 and 10. That's an arbitrary statistic. But still, of anybody in WNBA history.
Split 2. We'll shake it down more after this short break.
Dude, Soft Maniac, have you seen Tense joins and they're eliminated in 4 maps? That is kind of wild. They add the GOAT and get bounced quickly. So, have you seen these posts ripping SGA? SGA put on a masterclass in being the most unwatchable NBA superstar, perhaps ever. Barstool Sports. That's crazy, bro. I don't know about ever, but the foul baiting is ridiculous. I didn't even watch anything. I didn't even watch it, but I am very, very, very interested to see what other fans think about this. Because that would be quite annoying as a fan to watch, no doubt. I saw a couple of memes last night. The one where he's coming down the middle of the lane and he's got this face. And nobody's touching him. Now, it could have been the foul that happened right before that picture, but it is kind of funny that he's looking like he got shot and nobody actually touched him. Like, that's pretty wild.
To give up and really have that drive.
The expectation should be to win first place.
Get them to ascend. We kind of just
Oh.
at the end.
Yeah, maybe we're winning 5 versus 3.
Look how quick this one.
Oh!
Xander said, low-key, you were the tier 2 farmer, but it turns out everyone was just throwing against you. Unlucky. Who's he trashing?
Close first map in this series, YFP was dominant on this second map. I mean, Roy, going into it,
YFP just looks so much better,
maybe
bro.
it's tough when a team picks this map. You know, you're on the defense. Maybe it's tough, but YFP 13-4, they made it look easy.
They actually did, which is insane because this is like that's one of the hardest halves in the game in my opinion. There's just so much available to the attack side, but I feel like this is the bar from when
I am going to go refill my
this
drink.
is the level of play that I'm imagining in my head when I think about this, right? Like the way they play around the C site on defense is something that I feel like it's some of the best we see in VCL. It's holding down the C side on defense side. It can be so awkward. And now with the kind of Tejo out of the picture, I feel like the way that YFP is playing around the Sentinel utility, the way they're finding gaps in utility, like the timings of their counter utility has just been so on point, and it was a massive point of contention and a big reason for their success, in my opinion, on that defense side.
There's two win conditions that we talked about coming into this match for YFP. One was the defensive side and how it was going to look like because they were going in the defense first after picking this map. And not only do they completely dominate with an 8-4, but they also win both of the pistols once again. So throughout the match today, from map 1 to map 2, they win every single pistol. And yeah, sure, in that first half, that anti-eco, it goes the way of Cuber Academy, but it was a very quick recovery from YFP. I think they were very good when it came to the timings of when are we going to call for a timeout? When do we need time to figure out what the other side is going to be doing? And then Cuber Academy couldn't find an answer. It's difficult, right? Because they only had a few days to practice, a few days to play with 10s. Yep. And then you're trying to not only work on the pistols and how they're going to look like, but on the compositions, on how the changes are gonna be from, you know, yesterday playing with the Neon to today playing with the Yoru. And even though they had some great ideas, it's a YFP that absolutely deserves this win. I think finally we're seeing the results of having B-Dog on this team after going from M80 to going to YFP. He's incredibly consistent, playing with the operator, playing with the rifle, supporting the team when he needs to, play by himself when he needs to. He was kind of doing it all on this map, and that allows them to get this 2-0.
Yeah, that's a huge shot, but I also want to draw attention to the fact that so many of the opening duels were just won by YFP. They claimed 12. That is insane. 12 out of 17. Yeah. That is most of the openers, which means that Cuber was mostly playing uphill. They're constantly trying to claw back advantages. They're constantly getting out-traded on sites, and I feel like YFP, if they can maintain this level of consistency in this form that we saw against Cuber, they're one of the teams that look like a top contender.
Yeah, I love to see YFP in this forum because, again, YFP has been a team that we've highlighted so much for. The talent on this team is insane, right? Mm-hmm. Like, there is some of the results they have does not seem deserving of the caliber of talent that they have. So I think this result today is really affirming for the team, everyone else, that yes, this team can contend. Yes, they're more than capable. And it's great to see them move along within this lower bracket. I'm excited to hear from the team. So now we have our post-match interview, and we have none other than Stellar on the line. So let's head over to that, get a couple of words. Hello, congratulations, 2-0 fashion. YFP still alive, and you move along. How are you feeling after that victory?
Feeling good. I mean, obviously winning is good, and not being knocked out of playoffs also very good. But I think we played a good game, so I'm happy about that.
I want to talk about you feeling like it was a good game played, because obviously for YFP, that's when you're looking at challengers, it's been a little tough, right? But going into stage 2 and then, of course, being knocked down to the lower bracket, there's a lot that could maybe mentally affect you. So how do you turn that around to get such a good game? Because especially like this Lotus, like it was lights out. You guys looked phenomenal.
We've obviously had a lot of ups, downs this split and last, and that's been definitely a big, I guess, main focal point, especially in terms of like mental. But we've been progressing slowly. There's a lot of small issues that need to be fixed, like across the board, and we're like very slowly working on them, but they are getting better. And I think just having a good mental from last game. I mean, like we played a pretty decent game. Obviously, one map didn't go great. We tried something on our Haven against Envy, and then we just solid Lotus. I think we played really good at Lotus. They kind of out mechanicked us. They had better aim, to be honest, and that was kind of the only difference maker. So I think we took away a good positive note, and then we came into today with that.
I want to talk about the first map in the series because, of course, we get to see every team switching up compositions with Teho being nerfed, right? We see you guys opt for this double sentinel going up against the double duelist, and I want to know how that kind of felt going up against this Yoru and this Raze, and how to close out such a tight map because that one came down to margins.
Yeah, that one came close. I don't think it was as close as it. I mean, it shouldn't have been as close as it was. I think we fumbled like a couple rounds on attack, like a low buy round in a time where, or a round where we kind of ran out of time because I just couldn't make a good decision in time. So, but I don't. It felt okay. I mean, I think you know, with these comps that you experiment with, or like that we experiment with, it's you know, a lot of the stuff that happens to you in the match is completely new. Like we don't have so many scrims on each comp, but like we're still very confident in trying them in the games, even though it's a high pressure situation. So, but there's like, I don't know, it's just being able to adapt quickly and like try to figure things out as soon as you can is pretty much the main goal with the comps. It's not really more like if it could work or not. It's more about how we're going to adapt as fast as we can to the other team. And since every match is new, it's kind of just, I mean, I don't know, it's a new thing. Like against Envy Haven, it's like, I know over practice it went great. And then like all of a sudden, like they did something that no other team was doing. They're like spamming long smoke and like doing a bunch of stuff. So, and we didn't adapt quick enough. But that's all it is. It felt pretty good though.
Now, one other thing that I wanted to talk to you about too was we had highlighted going into the day, obviously.
Also, what do you guys think? Hey, why is that? Why is the Thunder team so unlikable? What is it about them that makes them unlikable? I thought these kids would be loved. They're homegrown.
So I played against them a lot, actually. I played against them like 2021, like early 2021, like when he first went to Sen and like stuff like that. But it's cool to see him, you know, at least play it one more time or however many more times after, you know, I hope he had fun. It was fun for us, so I hope he had fun too.
I know on the desk we all.
How do you not like Stellar?
We were reminiscing about all of the times we've gotten to see you play as well, and I'm really excited that we got to see a great performance today. Stellar, best of luck going along in this lower bracket. Thank you for chatting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. As for us, elimination day, but YFP are going to find themselves advancing on forward with Hubert Academy getting eliminated from the Stage 2 playoffs. One more best of 3 on the day, and it's going to be Chet's Pets going up against Ambrosia. Another elimination match after this.
Ooh, this song sounds familiar. Picture perfect, you don't need no filter. He with a ton of contact on defense. Yo, I read that Caruso is apparently all over and some other dude. I just wonder how the second game is going to be. But I also read that if you gave Minnesota every single free throw that OKC got, they still lose. That's obviously not fair because who knows how the game would have gone.
Hello,
but
everyone, and welcome back to Valorant Challengers North America. If you're just tuning in, we got to see YFP eliminate Hubert Academy from the Stage 2 playoffs, and another elimination match on the horizon. Chet's Pets,
really
known as M80, going up against Ambrosia. This is exciting for a variety of reasons, because of course Ambrosia was one of those from rags to riches teams that we got to see really flourish within Stage 2, whereas Chet's Pets, I mean, Roy, this is the rebuilding period with M80 dropping out and of course new additions into the team. So I'm really excited to see how this one will shake up.
Yeah, and I think another kind of thing for us to consider when it comes to this matchup, guys, is the fact that Chet's Pets does carry over the M80 points. So like, if they don't have an insane split too, they're not in a horrible spot.
Yeah, if you can't even get in like a rhythm because they're just getting Foul calls. It just feels like you're not actually playing basketball.
They got completely blown out of the water, so they're looking for the redemption arc. But
it's also weird because it's the playoffs. Yeah, the Wolves shouldn't be winning anyways. That's true. As a 6 seed.
Of Marv, that's bringing in a lot of experience, a lot of that sort of composure, and that clutch potential that this team needs. A lot of vocality as well. And they're bringing in Giza for his debut as well from Maryville. This guy's an absolute beast. I know he didn't really show it a lot in his first match, but trust me, guys, this guy's an absolute monster.
The points is a good thing to bring up because obviously we talked about Shopify Brilliant Black having the most points after getting that #1 spot in stage 1, but they actually didn't even make it to playoffs, right? So you're looking at the #2 seed, which was M80, now Chetspets, that are holding on to this one and seeing how far they can get. I think they are in a pretty good spot, but I do want to bring out that it's just so interesting. You close your eyes, years ago, you open them now, and you're like,
hey, the promoter. Let's see here. Add me on Discord so I could join your live streams whenever you're online. My Discord username is RainZeno. Hey, the promoter. If you're real, send me any other message in my chat right now. If you're real. Literally anything. And if you are, I'll add you on Discord right now, okay? If you're real. If you're real, I'll add you right now.
So Roy, that's going to be something looking forward to today when the team still kind of clicking.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is a problem that gets solved with time, right? They've had some time. If they can keep going, if they can make a deeper run into playoffs, they're also going to have a little bit more opportunities to develop as well. But I genuinely feel like there's a bit of an adjustment period even for Marv though, because tier 2 is a completely different pace than tier 1, right? Like there's a lot more methodology I feel like happening at a tier 1 level. Like here, I'm not saying there's no strategy, but it's just a different pace. People are very confident. There's a lot of players making a lot of hero plays constantly, and just a lot of like high risk, high reward play that happens in T2 a lot more than at the tier 1 level. So I think with that adjustment period being said, I do feel like this team is going to scale very deeply as things get more tense and as the pressure rises, because they're experienced, and hopefully that experience will be their leverage to make a deep run in lowers here.
I mean, at least this group of this current iteration of Chessbets did have a really strong debut up against TSM. It was 13-11 for both the map 1 and 2. It was only the third map that's, the unspeakable. We won't talk about that. But the other two really close up against one of these top teams. I want to talk about a couple of these standout players. First, talk about Caillou, because Dan, one adjustment that the team doesn't have to make, they still have the same IGL, someone that we have praised so heavily throughout Stage 2 for what he's been able to bring to the team, and that includes fragging capabilities.
He's insane. I would say the best IGO that we have in Challengers. I mean, there's a few that are up for contention of who is really the best, but I think just him gotta be top 2, top 3. But I mean, me personally, I would say #1. As you were saying, he's not only really good at IGLing, he doesn't have to worry about, or the team doesn't have to worry about having to find another IGO because there's really not that many left. But on top of that, he's fragging so well. I think he's incredibly consistent, and that has helped out M80 and now Chetspets so much to get so far in the tournaments, get to the grand final in stage 1, and now see how far they can make it in the lower bracket run. If I have to believe in one team to have a lower bracket run right now, starting now, it has to be Chetspets. I mean, you look at the experience that Roy just talked about with Marv, with Victor as well, obviously with Chet, and then you look at the combination with Caillou, especially, that I feel like just adds so much to the table to have a chance to quickly adapt and go next.
Yeah, I feel like whenever you add vocal players to the team, the IGL role honestly gets a lot easier, and that's probably the big reason to why we're seeing Caillou just sort of reduce the IGL tax and performing so well, right? Like you add Marv, that's a very vocal player. You have Victor, that's another vocal player. At that point, half your job is done. You just got to call the early rounds, and you're pretty much good to go. Like you have a fully fleshed out round. So I think ultimately his job has gotten a little bit easier. Obviously, balancing more voices does bring a little bit more complexity, but if they can find that sweet spot between allowing him to kind of do his thing and play the game and also keep up the IGL.
If SGA is your favorite player, you are a joke.
For sure.
Dude, people are so upset.
Player, when you're talking about that previous M80, this was one of the newer additions brought into the team, but a very welcome one was Victor. And Victor proving his weight in yesterday's matches. And when you look at the first blood percentage, I want to break it down to numbers. I mean, this guy, 20 first kills throughout yesterday's series, 9 on the first map, 8 on the second. Roy, just, oh my gosh, the impact was immeasurable.
Yeah, the 20 and 11. Also, I feel like the Yoru for Victor is a perfect agent for him right now in this current meta, just because it's like a little bit more of the cerebralness that comes, like you don't have to just go in and like you have to in other duelists where like you're always making space. Like the way you make space on Yoru is a little bit more, it has a bit of a
Tough day for the... Hey, let's see. Oh, okay. Red and JT Gaming. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube. I appreciate you. If you happen to be watching the live, and that's not from a video, I am a financial advisor, and I give free financial advice to anybody who needs it.
Victor is one of the smartest players that we have right now. And that's not easy to say because before that we had Dog on this team kind of filling the same role of, okay, we need a player that can kind of do anything. Sometimes often with Victor now playing the duelist, playing the Yoru, and he's able to do it to such perfection. He was so flexible in tier 1. He was very consistent in tier 1, and now he's doing the same in tier 2. As you're saying, Roy, I feel like this Yoru role just plays for him so well because you need to be just one step ahead all the time, being really good at communicating, but also being good at reading the map and figuring out how you want to play this out. If you want to play it a little bit slower with the operator, as we saw yesterday, or you want to be playing it faster and get that space for the team. And Victor did it so well yesterday. I want to see what he's able to do today, or if we're going to be continuing to see these changes depending on the maps.
And how they're going to be attempt at Ambrosia to try and shut Victor down, because Victor's such a dangerous player in the server. But Ambrosia, I mean, they have proved their weight throughout stage 2, and that first match, even if it didn't go their way in the playoffs, it was a really, really close one up against Burger Boy. So I'm excited to see what they'll have to offer going up against Chess Pets today. Like Ambrosia, when you're looking at a team that had a really rough time in stage 1, faced the promo relegation, they kind of refilled a smidge. To be able to hit the ground running and be in the playoffs now, Roy, I think is awesome. And they're definitely a capable team, even if they don't have that same sort of name power that you see on the opposing end.
Yeah, I feel like that's almost
never put Shea in MVP conversation again, dude. Everybody is so upset.
Performance wasn't really great, but I mean, these guys have experienced rock bottom. Like they should be experienced in in the pressure right now, and sort of they need to succeed, yes, but it's not so overwhelming that that's going to be like a complete mental block. And I feel like they have the talent. They've shown that they have the talent, and almost every player on this roster has stepped up in different moments and completely shown that they could easily take over a match.
And now is when you start seeing the value of this team that is been staying together, right? We talked about the promotion relegation that they had to play. It was a very different team. They make those changes right after they get promoted, going into stage 2. They keep the roster pretty much the same, and ever since we've been seeing the growth of this team of Ambrosia that was kind of honestly a little bit of a joke coming into stage 1. They couldn't find any sort of success, and now you look at the team that has a chance to go into this lower bracket run, has a chance to prove a lot of these players that you're still getting to know that they have the capability.
It's crazy how people need zero proof to believe a lie, but need endless proof in order to accept the truth. Le'Veon Bell? The voice of reason? Hold on. How did Le'Veon Bell become the voice of reason, bro? Explain it to me. Explain it to me.
And someone that was seen quite a bit in the little highlight reel was Shondex, and we got to talk more about Shondex, because even if it was a loss in the last series, it was so close, and Shondex, Dan, was just putting up.
They get away with fouling players on defense, but also have the nicest whistle on offense. Yeah, that's not a cool combo. That's not a cool combo.
With the Sentinels, we talked about the other side. We always talk about Bao, for example. But when you talk about these players, these teams that we don't get to discuss as much, they don't make it as far that often. Shondex is one of those consistent pieces that you can always rely on the Sentinel. On that Cypher, I think he looked phenomenal on Ascent, playing a pretty simple composition, playing this double Sentinel composition, and being able to execute so well, being able to hold down those sites and get that information to your team as fast as you can. But even going into the
man, I feel like I need to go live on TikTok to take advantage of this pop today as well.
In a way that you're playing the
Dirty pop.
You're playing the Harbor, you're playing the Viper. You don't really know how the other team wants to play out and how they want to run it down. And I feel like Shondex was really helping out so much for this team to stay together. Now, I mean, it was very close. Once again, they're not able to win. They are able to win a map of Icebox, but they're not able to close it out on Haven. I
Man,
feel like today can be a
I got 3
different
new
story.
followers off of this new video. I feel like I should be live. I gotta go live, guys. I gotta go live.
Reduction, right? Like he is sort of out of the picture. There's a lot
I have
of
to.
utility on the anchor. I feel like having an anchor player that is so mechanically like scary is such an awkward thing to play against. Because yeah, you could have the perfect macro, but this guy's in the right corner. He's in the right angle. Like he's taking down 2 people, 3 people consistently. Like, that is a massive problem. And he put on a
people adding my videos to their favorites.
Versus Burger Boys. And so
on here, 21 people like the video already. Dude, what? Okay, something's going on TikTok, and I like it.
But the last player that really wanted to highlight individually.
All right, so what do you think, Soph? Should I have
Satellite has been someone when we've talked about this Ambrosia squad.
the TikTok
about, and someone whose talent
on the
has
screen?
been recognized by other teams as
Mute
well.
my microphone. What do you
But I
think?
don't feel like we got to see that full performance. So I had to make sure that Roy, we could pull up numbers from what he was capable of doing this Swiss stage, because Satellite is a player that is more than capable of popping off, and I'm expecting it today.
Honestly, we should have done this for Penny as well.
we probably should
have. Penny really dirty.
Let's ride. Let's ride. I'm in a tie-dye shirt. I don't know how I feel about that, but we went to the zoo.
I think he's on everyone's radar when I say like underrated players on the come up. Like he's just so fluid on the duelist role. He's able to play almost every single duelist without any performance losses. He's popping off on any role. He's playing the Yoru. He's playing the Jet. He's playing whatever you need him to play to have these really great performances. And I feel like his flexibility and just sort of versatility in like, you know, being able to op, being able to hard entry, being able to play slow, just like kind of play off utility.
Here.
Like,
man, someone else just liked it. Dude.
And obviously,
all right,
I think I speak for all of us when I say that he's
let's
been a critical piece.
Let's do this.
Yeah, even looking back at when earlier on in the stage when Ambrosia is going up against a name team and it's like, oh, you know, show Satellite up against the star-studded duelists on the opposing end, how he's going to fare. Satellite was always...
Lottie-dottie, we likes to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. All right. Let's go live. Okay. Let's go live. Boo. All right, let's see if Joel gets in there. Keep it going. All right, let's see which friends are online. We got Wade. Hey, what's up, Lisa? How are you?
I'm fine.
Would you like to battle?
Okay.
Let's battle. All right, hold on. I'll send it here. Bing. There we go. How long you been streaming on TikTok?
I'm not streaming. I just do video and post and that's it.
Oh, okay. What type of content do you post?
Like dance and then some of the edits and then some of the...
Okay. All right. So you don't do this very often? What made you do it today?
I just feel bored. I said me I got kids.
All right, I feel that. Hey, what's up, Eli? Welcome. Giving me... I don't know what that said, but welcome, welcome. So,
Where you from?
I'm in America or Arizona. Where are you at?
I'm in Jamaica.
That's where I honeymooned.
Eh?
I honeymooned in Jamaica. I was in Negril.
How was it? It was fun?
Oh, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. They had their little inlet resort. It was just, man, it was nice. It was nice.
You enjoyed the country?
Yes, it was beautiful. Everything was awesome. Hey, what's up, Sebastian? Pistols, hello. But yeah, it was beautiful. What type of work you do?
Well, I don't work anymore because I'm pregnant, but I do cook. I'm an executive dancer at Taboo.
Okay. How far along are you?
5 months.
Hey, my wife is 7 months.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We have our
A boy or a girl?
a boy. We had 2 boys and a girl, and now we're about to have our 3rd boy.
No girl in the picture?
Yeah, one girl.
Oh, one girl.
Yeah, it's awesome so far. But is this your first kid, or you got other kids?
First kid.
All right. Are you excited? Are you excited? Yeah. Is it a boy or a girl?
Well, the doctor them did tell me say it's a girl, but them say me have to do our next ultrasound.
All right. When is the ultrasound? Hey, what's up, Art?
Well, them not tell me yet. Me have forgot doctor. The 27th, and then them tell me.
Yeah. That's pretty exciting. It's fun when you see it, because it's either going to look like a turtle. It'll literally either look like a turtle, or they say it's like a hamburger, which is weird. But that's what you'll see. And sure enough, when you see it up on the screen, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Yep, that's either a turtle or a hamburger for sure. I get it now. Are you gonna go back to work when you're done?
Yeah, but then I forgot back to work.
All right. What do you want to do long term?
I want to be a nurse.
Hey, all right. Are you doing school right now?
Well, not really, but I know certain things about it, so.
All right.
For just go to school to get the certificate.
Yeah. Grind it out. Do you have a particular area? Like, do you want to do oncology? Do you want to work with kids? What do you want to do?
I want to work with old people.
Okay. Geriatric, I think they call it. Alrighty. Why old people?
Well, you see, too, I just learn that care them. I can't take care of anybody, but I just learn that care them. And me that want, make the old people them have so many nice and comfortable.
Yeah. They're just chilling.
Yeah.
But you might have to wipe a lot of butts or something.
Not really. Some of them can do it for themselves.
All right. That would be the hardest part. For sure.
I think so. The only way it is hard if it's them can do it by themselves. Some of them you have to just give them the tissue and them can do it by themselves. You just hold them up and them do it by themselves.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I think you're gonna beat me here. We got 9 more seconds.
Yeah.
Can't do it here, but hey, if you ever want to talk, Lisa, I'm a financial advisor. I'm free. I have no products to sell, no classes to sell. I literally just come on here. Huh?
Then follow me back here.
I just come on here and see if people need help. Yo, what's up, Andy? You changed your name again. But I just come on here to see if people need help with their finances. But did you have any questions or anything that you ever wondered about personal finance or money or anything?
Well, not really.
All right. If you ever do, like if you ever want to plan or talk about things for you know, your kid or retirement or anything like that, I'm here.
Okay, when I come up, I will text you, okay?
Sounds good. It's good talking to you, Lisa. Have a good day.
Okay, same to you.
Bye. All right. Tell me, Slack. What were we gonna do? Yo, what's up, Thick? Who did I just miss? I just missed somebody. Hold on a second. I thought she was gonna disconnect, and then I ended up disconnecting. All right. Tell me, Slack, because you were supposed to get me your video. You were gonna show me your video that you were in. Yes, I will watch the video now. Did you send it to me? Yo, what's up, Caden? Welcome. I'm a financial advisor if you need help. Oh, Cross. Hey, Cross. Oh, I lost you. No. I'm sorry, Cross. Sorry, man. You won $1 million. Let's go. Well, you did a video like last weekend or the weekend before, Slack or Andy, and I was going to watch it. All right, Brentley, we're going to talk about this. Let's go. If you want $1 million and you got zero right now, we do zero. I think it was $810 a month for, was it 30 years at 7.5% interest. That gets you to over $1 million, baby. Yo, what's up, Lucky? How's it going?
You kidding me?
It's been a while. Okay, I will send you now. Inbox you, bro. All right, thank you, Slack. Thank you. Hey, what's up, David? Frank, how's it going? Where you guys at in the world?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
I'm good, guys.
Yeah. You guys want to battle?
No, I don't want to play ball.
No?
I don't want to play ball. Sure.
All right, we don't have to battle.
I don't have bright lights. No, are you going to win me? I don't want to play ball.
All right.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm not getting to send it.
Can you follow me?
Well, hold on. I don't generally like to do follow for follow. What I like to do is if you like the content. So like I'm a financial advisor, right? I help people with their money. So if you're interested in content like that, then sure, follow me. But otherwise, I'm just cool talking with you. You don't have to follow me or anything.
I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested. Can you follow me? I'm interested a lot.
All right. Hey, then I'm down. I'm down if you want to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Hey, all right, David. It says
Sure, guys.
You're are you in Nigeria right now, David?
No, Liberia.
Oh, you're in Liberia right now. All right. Oh, okay, Liberians.
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria. I'm Nigeria.
Okay, all right.
Nigeria.
Let me check that real quick. Slack. Hold on a second. Just so you guys know, I also stream. Okay. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube and X and all that stuff right now. So, just so you guys know. Let me see here. Let me check my inbox.
Okay.
One sec here. I got 2 messages. It says. Let's see. Wait, text you? Why you? Hold on. Text you what? Somebody was asking for my WhatsApp yesterday. What is that? Why do people want to text you and like your WhatsApp number? What is that?
As you text here, right?
Yeah, they're trying to. They want my phone number. What's up, Gudu?
Hello, I'm good.
How you doing, brother? Let's see here. Team Dayan. What's Team Dayan, Gudu?
Yes, Team Dayan.
What do you do?
What Team Diane?
Play the match.
Yeah, we get. These guys don't want to play a match. Frank is anti-match. Wait, how long do you guys think my beard is?
Wow, I don't want. Oh yeah, let us play match. Let us play match.
Hey, all right, Frank's down for a match. Let's go. Let's go.
Sure. Let's go.
I got nothing up here, but I got a lot down here, you know?
I hope you're going to gift me.
Beautiful.
All right, let's see here. We do a match. Should we do solo or you want to team up? Let's team up.
Okay.
Hold on a second here. I'm gonna.
Anyone that is preferable.
Wait, here we go. Here we go.
All
Boom.
people is follow. All people is follow.
Hold on. Why does everybody want follows? Like, I get it. It's nice, but like, what somebody told me is that if people follow you but they don't watch your content, it kills your popularity. It kills the algorithm. So you don't want to just like follow anybody or have anybody follow you. You know what I mean?
Why? I'm not getting you clear.
Welcome.
Andy, I saw your number, but why do you want my number, bro?
Only tap and shoot.
Please guys, double tap your screen and share the live.
I definitely saw it, Andy. But you know, I don't know that I want to text my phone number to anybody. I'm afraid of what'll happen if I give my phone number out to the internet. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Let's see here.
Tap and share the broad. Tap.
All right, right now me and David are dominating.
Big respect, big love.
Guys, please double tap your screen. Yeah, I'm going to TikTok. If I go to TikTok, ban on my life. Follow good.
I don't know, man. Those scam emails say they're safe too. You know what I'm saying, Andy? Hey, do you guys give your phone numbers out to people? Frank, David, if they were like, hey, give me your phone number, you gonna do it?
Sure.
Free advice guy, 197 followers, 20 following.
Hey, let's go. Well, they're not being too loud, Andy. We're just having a good conversation. You know what I mean? We're battling.
Free advice guy, 197 followers, 20 following.
How did you do that?
Advice guy.
As you say my number right? Free in Basque guy, where are you swimming from?
I'm in America. How did that happen? Who did that?
I don't know. Wow. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm a financial advisor, guys. I'm a free financial advisor. So I just come on here and try and help people with their money.
Exactly.
Hey, thanks for that, Andy. All right, let's see here. We can let's pull up this live, shall we? All right. All right. All right. Let me mute my microphone. All right. Let me mute my microphone on here. There we go. All right. I don't know if Soft or Maniac is still in here, but does this look and sound okay?
Yeah, I would like to make you a friend in TikTok.
All right. So we can hang out some more or what?
Yeah.
I would like to do the same.
All right. Let's see here. I gotta turn these headphones off here. Hold on a second.
Kinan, welcome.
Go.
Tap only tap. Kinan, welcome, big respect.
Please guys, double tap your screen.
There we go. How's that? Boom.
Sure. Let me follow you.
Thanks you.
Bro,
Thank
well,
you.
Andy, it just feels weird sending my number, man. That's it. It just feels weird.
So, as you inbox him a number.
Inanima, welcome.
Let me accept it. Here, I just accepted your message, Andy. Try that. What happened?
Okay.
Must be a mighty fine town. Oh, what type of music do you guys get into? What type of music you get into?
Please, guys, double tap your screen, share the live. Can you please like my video, like my live, please. Share the live, please. Double tap your screen.
It's looking like me and David are gonna win.
Please,
we got
please,
10
guys,
now, baby.
please, guys.
Exactly.
Let's get a dub.
Please, guys. Hey.
Hey, David, welcome. Oh, wait, that's you, David. My bad.
Exactly.
That's you.
Thank you.
You got a good smile, my man. You got a good smile. You got a bright smile.
Yo, thanks.
All right, I'm gonna drop off.
Thanks.
All right,
Angreza nal match.
All right, too much. What was it? The co-host feature. We go there. All right. Shot caller Wade. I never want to bother Wade. All right, so we're here now, Andy. What's YH? Hit me. What does YH mean? Must be a mighty fine town. I'm hoping that after today, we're going to have over 200 followers. That's what we're going for. That is what we are going for. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see here. Do I wait for somebody to contact me or do I contact somebody? Let's go. All right. Yeah, of course. User, hit me. What type of question you got? Will you help me out, bro? Hey, Andy, I just don't feel comfortable sending my phone number, brother. I just don't think I feel comfortable with that. But user 8988-039-339096, please ask your question. I'm a financial advisor. I give free advice out to anybody who needs it. Oh no. Okay, good. I'm glad that guy didn't connect. That dude had a rough name. All right, let's do it.
Sumir.
Perlatrix, Vanny, hello.
Oh nej, jag förstår vad du gör. Hello.
Why are we giggling?
What to talk? Woof woof.
Man, these guys must be high. Oh man, I hope user's still here. User 8988. You can definitely ask a question. Let's go.
Oh Gott. Jetzt Achtung. Nein, ich tu mal ablehnen. Wir haben genug mit dem. Es tut mir leid, aber wir haben schon genug mit. Also, ich verstehe wieder.
Nimm mir rein.
Hey, Vonnie, what language are you speaking?
What?
What language is that?
Jetzt kommt das wieder. Was sagt ihr?
English.
I heard English, but that other one was definitely not English.
Swiss German, not English.
Swiss German.
Ooh, Swiss German. All right.
Thanks.
Where are you at in the world?
In Switzerland.
Hey, all right. This might be the first Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You from America, USA?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
okay.
part?
I'm in Arizona.
Arizona. Oh, I love Arizona.
It's a great place.
I think next vacation I fly to Arizona.
All right. Are we gonna have lunch?
What?
Are we gonna have lunch?
I don't know. Maybe.
I'll be down. Hey, these people want to join us. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Batman? I'm a financial advisor. You have any questions, bro? Jerry, hello. You got that hat real good.
Hello, Kiara. Hello. Waar is Kiara?
All right, it's time to battle.
Time to battle.
I don't think I'm gonna win it.
Who's Kiera, bro?
Hey, neem dat ons, dat is 11 jaar of zo.
Jerry, how old are you?
40.
14?
Hey, me too, brother. Me too. Oh, Jerry's gone. Jerry's gone.
Yeah, he's too young.
He's too young?
He's too young for TikTok Live. TikTok Sportler.
I'm 40. Check this out. Pretty long. Huh?
Yeah, that's nice.
Not much up here.
No much here, but much here.
Yeah.
I have no much here, but much here.
So how long have you guys been doing TikTok?
I have TikTok since Musical.ly.
Hey, kennen die TikToks? Ich habe die so geliebt als Kind.
Was laberst du jetzt? Aus welchem Loch kommst du jetzt?
Are you guys friends, like, outside of this? Do you guys hang out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We friends. One moment.
All right.
Jetzt kommt er zu mir, Achtung. Wartet schnell. Ja, was ist jetzt? Ach so. Yes. I don't know. Warte schnell. Wo muss ich? Und dann... So.
Hi.
Hello.
Please. Yeah, we're friends outside TikTok.
All right. That's kind of wild. Are you guys like in a relationship or siblings?
Was fragst du jetzt?
Wait. Your audio cut out.
Yeah, my audio is now better. Yes.
There we go.
No, Vanni and we're friends.
All right.
Was macht jetzt Schwester oder...
How long have you guys known each other?
3 months? No.
Man kann sagen, eigentlich meine Brüder.
Wie lange kennen wir uns jetzt schon?
How did you guys end up on TikTok together?
Lang.
I don't know. I was the first person doing TikTok Live. Then Vanni, I invited Vanni in TikTok Live.
Ja, voll. Schon fast Familie. Er kennt auch meine Brüder, meine beiden Brüder und so. Und wie man sieht, ist er auch voll beschäftigt mit meinem Hund.
Ja, ich wollte meine Maske.
Ja, dann tu die mal weg. Er hasst
Ich
mich.
hocke gerade auf der.
Ja. Danke für deine Rose.
Hey, man.
Ich habe so einen Lachflash vorhin gehabt, dass mir die Stimme voll weggeht.
Oh.
Machen wir jetzt.
What are your long-term goals with TikTok?
Er hat
I don't
gefragt,
know. I make TikTok live or TikToks for fun.
und wir haben es immer lustig hier. Ich unterhalte die Schweizer
TikTok is so funny.
It is.
TikTok live is so funny. The people's
Was
so
hast du
funny.
für komische Hobbys?
A lot of the
Also,
time, I
er
can't
jetzt-
understand them.
Also, mein Kollege oder?
Du musst Englisch reden.
Yo, what's up,
Nee.
Joel? JB,
Äh,
welcome. Let's wave
jemand
to
schreibt noch bei
Joel.
mir
Let's say
rein.
hi to JB. All right, Joel, if you're here, man, I've asked you a question the last couple days, but I wanted to know what homeschool was like. What you thought of it?
Ja, das frage ich mich auch. Wie fragt man... Bro,
Was?
wie fragt man, was der für Hobbys hat? Oder ob er überhaupt Hobbys hat? Oh, das funktioniert nicht.
Boom.
Das geht gar nicht. Hey! Jetzt ist aber fertig, jetzt kommt's hinterher.
Kannst du mir helfen?
All right. Well, I'm a free financial advisor, guys. If you ever have questions or want help with finances, I'm here for you. Have a great day, everybody.
Nur wegen dir.
Ja, stand auf.
All right. Well, it's much easier because of no distraction. You can take your time. I dig that, man. My wife and I are considering doing it for our kids. That's what we're considering. It's nice to see somebody who's like grown up in it. See what you think. You know? Let's do it. I just finished junior year today. Hey, congrats, my brother. Oh, I joined that live, but I didn't do it. All right. Yo, what's up, Naya?
What do you mean? What's your name?
Say what?
What's your name?
What's my name?
Yes.
Free advice guy.
Where are you from?
America.
Nice to meet you. Cameroon.
Cameroon, I like it, man. How long you been streaming?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How long have you been streaming? All right, he gone. He gone. All right, we do another one. We do another one. I appreciate you telling me that, Joel. Did you do any sports or anything like that, Joel? Yo, what's up?
Yeah, what's up? Good evening.
You want to battle?
Actually, I don't have much followers. Let me try.
All right.
El alienígena, no se duerme. Ya pasaron los días, llegó el viernes. Tengo toda mi música por verte, recogerte, no cogerte. Aquí sigo fly, fly. Yo no sé tú, pero yo quisiera amanecer.
So when you did marching band, that was with a local high school, right? Hey, all right. I did choir as well.
Yeah,
I'm not sure these users talk much. Here, we'll try Matt. See if this works.
Yeah. Oh, it's not coming.
MZ decline. All right. Later, guys. Oh, hold up. Do it again. There we go. Hey, we battled.
Kita putih, kran. Kita putih, kita putih. Kita putih nombor 2 aja.
I'm gonna turn that way down. There's a lot of background noise. How's that sound for you, Joel? Is it hard to pay attention to?
No. It's just
It must be a might have in town no. Do you know what type of schooling you did, Joel? Like, was it Charlotte Mason? Was it something else? What do you got?
no. Kita putih, kran nombor 2. Kita putih nombor 2. तो तो स्थिति मिलेगा Lemon tapote l'écran. On vous voit, tapoter. Vous n'avez qu'à tapoter l'écran. Tugu todi mame, tapoter namla, tapoter nama doji. Tapoter. Tapoter.
All right. So how long you guys been? Joel, there's like different factions of homeschooling. So there's like Charlotte Mason. I think some will say like Montessori. Oh, that's a type of school. So, it's just I don't know. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it'd be hard for me to describe it in a way that you would, because you'd either know it or you wouldn't, right? If your parents told you about it or not. Congrats on the win. All right. Later, Tims. Later, bruh. All right. SpongeBob. That's an interesting name. I'm not going to invite them. I'm not going to do it. Their name is SpongeBob and then something about their pants. All right, let's invite them. Let's do it. Bam. It said to send an invite, so we do it. Oh, is that Tarzan? It is Tarzan. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. Frank and another guy. All right. Figure out if you want to go to college after high school or not. All right. Well, what are you considering? Yo, what's up, Frank? Welcome back, brother.
What's up? You're back.
We are back, baby. We are back.
You're welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Hey, what's up, Sasha? Welcome.
You're welcome. Okay.
Do a little battle. Yo, your friend's got an interesting name, bro.
Okay, my name is Condon Guy.
Yeah. You go laugh.
My name is Condon Guy.
You go laugh. You go say, which kind of name is this one?
Very Sasha for a dictionary.
What? What did that say?
My name is Condon Guy.
I see. Oh,
okay,
one of you is using an old version of TikTok.
What? I'm not hearing you.
It says one of you is using an old version of TikTok.
Old version?
Yeah.
I think I'm the one because this is my backup account.
How long you been doing TikTok? Man, it feels weird to say your name, bro. It almost like I can't say it.
Yeah, que la parte la choque. Ella está buscando que la monte.
How long?
I think let me say 4 or 5 years. Yeah, I think 5 years. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 weeks.
You?
Yeah.
So let me. Okay, yeah. Boy, you are okay. 199 followers.
Do what now?
Guys, you still be new. You still be new now.
And you are sure he's not
He
supposed
still
to
be
show
new.
you on the screen.
Yeah, I'm new.
Okay, you are new on TikTok.
Oh, David sent me a message too. Hey, are you
Okay,
and
let me
David friends, Frank?
Frank, did they ask you?
Hello? I'm
Yeah,
hearing
were
you.
you and David friends?
So are you David?
Friends?
Yeah, with David, who we were hanging out with earlier.
Do you know about David?
No?
No.
All right.
Yeah.
It was worth a shot.
So where are you streaming from?
Wow.
I'm in America.
America. Which part of America?
Arizona.
Okay. I no smoke Arizona.
Now our boss be this. Let's work.
Oh, connected. Yo, David, welcome. This is what I'm talking about. David just joined.
What? I would like to get your number.
My number? What type of number?
Yeah.
My phone number?
I mean your WhatsApp. Your WhatsApp.
Tell me why. Other people keep asking me for my WhatsApp too. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to hack me?
No, like, you know.
Don't hack me, bro.
No. It's not like that. Like, I want to make. No. No, it's not like that. I want to make a friend on you. You know, this our country is hard.
So you're saying, wait, what about
Okay.
the card?
There's no money. There's no work here. There's no work here. Yeah, I'm engineer. I'm a electrical engineer for car. You can see me if you enter my page. You can see me. Okay, but I don't have any work here. There's no work here. Money. There's no money. Nigeria is hard now.
All right, brother. Let's connect again, okay?
Okay.
All right, later, brother. Yo, David, are you trying to get my WhatsApp number as well, or what? How do we talk? All right. So, hey, Joel, we were talking about this before, or I was asking you questions like, what are all your options? Because like, if I'm you, I'm looking at. Hang on 1 second here. Hey, yo, I am live streaming right now. Can I give you a call back?
Sure.
All right. Everything okay?
Yep.
All right. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye. Sorry about that. Had to make sure that everything was good. You know what I mean? You know? All right, David, hit me. Yo, what's up, V? Or is it Vi? Oh, watch this in a minute. All right, how do we talk here, David? But Joel, have you ever considered? Hold on. What are your other options in life? What do you want to do? Well, all right. So when you're thinking about college, my biggest thing for you is don't go just to go. If you find a degree that you want to pursue that you've researched and there are good earnings potential after you're done with school, that could be worth it. But just going to school to go to school, there's not necessarily a reason for that. Does that make sense? Want to major in culinary or music education. All right. Well, what do you want to... So if you want to major in music education, that means you're likely going to be teaching at a school, right? I'll never forget Miss Watt or Dr. Watt was my music teacher, right? Do you want to be an elementary school music teacher? I'll never forget how to do hot cross buns. How do I join you, David? How do we join each other? What do we do? I just sent you an invite. What does that do? Yo, what's up? Not fibula. Yo, what's up, David?
Yeah, I getting you. You getting me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
What's
I'm
up, brother?
getting you.
You all right?
I'm good.
All right, hit me. What's on your mind?
You are talking about helping people, so I really wanted to understand that.
With their money? So I'm a financial advisor. So I do multiple things. I can take people from they know nothing about money to teaching them about money. Or what a lot of people do is if they have questions, then I will answer them. So if you had questions about money or anything, I could help you out with them. So what sort of questions you got? I'm going to go off screen real quick. I got to blow my nose.
Okay.
All right. I didn't want that to be on stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So what questions you got, David?
I have question about money because actually I'm in secondary school and I'm unable to pay my fees.
Okay. So you're not able to pay your fees?
Exactly.
I mean, you could ask them if there's anything they could do for help for you. But otherwise, a lot of the time, instead of waiting until they're due, you can start saving up months in advance, right? Like, you know they're coming up. So if you start putting some money aside now for expenses that are coming up, then when it gets here, you have the money to spend. Boom, just like that. Does that make sense?
Exactly.
So what sort of questions you got there?
So I know whether if you can help me make money.
I cannot help you make money, no. I can help you invest your money, things like that, and how to invest it. But yeah, to actually get you money, I can't do anything there for you, brother. I can't do anything there for you, brother.
But actually, to be weird to me, like he come to show me some strategy to like make money also.
I mean, so if you have money, you got to have goals for that money, right? So once you have your goals, you can then begin investing or saving towards those goals. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right.
But for now, I don't have goal.
Well, it sounds like you might be short on money as well, yeah? Hey, what's up, Porsche? Welcome.
You getting me?
I heard you say, you getting me.
Exactly.
But that's all I heard. Yo, what's up, Debbie? Yeah. Debbie Ellis? Izza? Mad? I'm a financial advisor. If any of you need help, I'm free.
So I don't know what if I can send you like my number.
No. I don't do the phone number thing. Yo, what's up, Tater? I don't do the phone number thing, man. I don't even know why people are asking for phone numbers on here. Like, yeah, I don't necessarily want to be text or anything like that. Plus, I don't even know if I have a WhatsApp number anymore. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Janine? I'm a financial advisor. If you have any questions or you want some help. Clifton, welcome. All right, David. It's good hanging out with you, brother.
Okay.
My man, I apologize. I can't get people money. That is not how I work. I advise you on what to do with the money you have or the money you're making. That's really what I do there. Yo, what's up, Vladimir? Yo, Corn. I don't know if you're actually sticking around here, but I loved Korn. Their first 3-4 albums were great, and I haven't listened to anything since. But it's wild to me that they still stream. They still tour and do concerts and stuff. All right, let's see here. Send an invite to Daria. Let's see how that goes. She's probably busy. Oh, Bahar invites you to co-host. Oh. Whoa. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain and the shine. God is good all the time. All right. I invited. She's not coming. Vladimir. Oh, live with guests. Whoops. Oh, I can't cancel it. And you lying in the rain, in the shine. Yo, what's up, viewer? 138209. Is that somebody without an account? Oh. Oh. I got a baby crying here. Yo, what's up, Razugo? How you been, man? How weird is this seeing me on this? Learn About Everything? Oh, man. Someone invited me on Learn About Everything. That could have been cool. And then they disappeared, bro. Jotter. And get on normal mic. There we go. There we go, Razugo. Instead of you hearing me through that. Life's going well, man. How is life treating you, my friend? It's been a long time since we chat. Glad to see you back, bro. Hey, welcome back, Joel. Welcome back.
This is crazy.
Hello. What's crazy?
Hi, how are you?
I don't know if it's an upgrade to TikTok, but yes, I am on TikTok now.
Like, what the fuck?
King,
I couldn't
welcome.
even end it. I'm like, why is it booting like that?
Sorry about that, Razugo. But yeah, I jumped on TikTok to kind of give it a new experience. So like you can, like the TikTok lives. Have you ever done something like that? Andal, let's see what Andal is like. Yo, what's up, Lisa Marie? Andal, hello. Are those real crickets in your background there, or what? All right, man. Okay, so he took some advice from a while ago. Diversified indices and drip in every week. Weathered the past couple months storm, no problem. I love it, Razugo. Did you buy any more while it was down? That's the question, you know. That is the question, bro. Oh, whoops. There we go. Got all my chats going. All right, I'm gonna invite Lisa. See what happens. Boom. Big blogger. All right, let's do big blogger. Oh, big blogger's gone. I forgot to ask you this when I first started watching your streams. Chick-fil-A. Oh, hold on. I got a little thing up here. Decky. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes? Ooh, for food? Man, this is tough because I go to Chick-fil-A way more, but I do think Popeyes taste better. But Chick-fil-A is so much closer all the time. You know what I mean? How about you? What do you think, Joel? You never had Chick-fil-A's. How's that possible? Yo, Roz, you got to tell me more about this, brother. You got to tell me more about this. Not any extra. Had funds aside for down payment purposes. Decided not to tap into that. Bond yield's still pretty good. Save some mental by not following markets every day. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Roz. And because what was that, like 8 months ago that we initially spoke? Is that right? Something like that. It's been a while. Yeah, I was just starting. Nice. Yeah, something like that, man. But that's good, man. So you're probably up quite a bit over that amount of time, yeah? I can't quit, baby. I'm either gonna change the world or go broke. I have no in between. So hopefully it works out. So me and my kids and my wife don't have to live on the street. But yeah, we're having fun. Since we last spoke, dude, I actually have released long form videos. I don't know if you care at all about those, but I've released long form videos. Me helping people on the streets. Yeah, on YouTube. So that's been fun. And then I'll be releasing probably my next video maybe next week. Something like that. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Hey, so what's been on your mind? Over the last 9 months, we had our initial conversations. I'm glad I seem to have helped you out. What sort of thoughts or things have been on your mind since? Chick-fil-A is an hour away from me. I drive an hour away just for Chick-fil-A. Yo, I dig that. Yo, what happened to my hair username? It fell out, brother. It fell out. I guess you could be sister as well, but it fell out. It fell from my head and got embedded into my face. You know what I mean? But I would take the drive, Joel. You gotta at least try it, no? Gotta at least try it, no? The only thing I drive an hour wait for is crumble cookie. Hey, if you're gonna make the drive anyway, you might as well go get it. You know what I mean? You might as well, bro. My grandma is there right now? Yeah. It's gonna not taste as good after an hour drive, but absolutely. Absolutely. sounds good, Joel. Yeah. I think I've been wanting to buy a place to live more and more. Townhome or single family, not sure. Hence a down payment. I decided to do a 50-50 split between extra funds being used for investing and saving for a down payment. Is it more worthwhile to go all in on savings or investing at all? There's not really a... This is like my favorite but also least favorite question to get, Roz, because there is no best. Right? Like, ideally, you want the cash when you want to buy the house. So you just got to think, when do you want to buy the house? So, like, as you could, hey, these numbers will get you to $1 million one day, right here. I have this up on purpose so everybody could see, like, it's actually not that difficult over a 30-year period to get to $1 million. And these are with, you know, set contributions at 8-10 at 7.5%. But if you have cash, you'll be ready should there be a downturn, or you could buy a place, right? It's all about the mental there. So if you want to say what will get you to where faster, 100% going to one thing will get you there faster, but you don't necessarily need to do that. So I wouldn't necessarily pause on retirement savings and things like that, but if your house becomes your number one priority, that's where all your extra money goes. She said I could get some, but what do I get? Spicy chicken sandwich. Spicy chicken sandwich, Joel. I do no pickles. If you like pickles, get pickles, but I can't imagine they'll travel well. But do a spicy chicken sandwich. What do you think of that, Roz? What do you think of that? Yo, what's up, David? Some people like their fries. I'm not a huge fry fan, but dude, they don't have much. You could also try just their plain chicken sandwich. Maybe you don't like spicy like me. I love spicy. I just want spicy all day. I want nothing but spicy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, welcome back, David. David's in the house. Joel's in the house. I love spicy too, bro. Yeah, extra being after retirement, totally agree with that. Just kind of sucks when you set stuff aside for a purpose, markets go down, you don't want to abandon, change an investing plan. 100% agree with you. This is where, Roz, I wish we could have talked during these downturns, because like on April 7th, I believe it was, when the markets just hit their absolute bottom. If you would have, I would never tell somebody with certainty to do this, but there are people who took risks on those days, even with house money, right? And since then, they're up like 15, 20%. And then you could sell out, and then you got to pay either, you know, ordinary income tax rates or long-term income tax rates or long-term capital gains rates, depending on how long you've held it. And some people do that, man. It's just, it's up to them. Hey, if they have spicy nuggets or spicy tenders, you should get that, Joel, but I don't think they do those anymore. Pizza rolls. But again, I don't necessarily recommend that. It's just people do that. As long as you understand the risks involved. But back when our original conversation, right, you're kind of stressed out about the market that I'd stress. So I'll just let it go, man. You're doing what's right for you with your money. I wouldn't trip. Casino? Let's see who Casino is. What's up, Casino?
Are you playing on Xbox?
No, I'm on a tablet.
Oh, I thought I heard.
That was you, no?
Nah, that's not me.
Come on.
Nah, you trying to like...
No, you're playing with me. You're playing with me, Casino.
No, sir, that was you.
No, that was you, brother. That was you. I'm a PC guy.
But what games do you play?
Valorant, Rivals. That's about it.
That's cool.
What do you play?
I play FC25.
Okay.
Yeah, I play that, and then
Do you
Expedition 33. I just started it, but like, you know.
do you like that they changed the name to FC? Because right, it was.
I mean, it's still fun.
Yeah, it's a good game. One of my buddies is real good at that. How much money have you spent on it?
Not on this one, but on the other ones, it was like around 100. Not much.
My buddy spent way more than that. Way more than that.
Really?
Thousands of dollars on that game.
Dang.
Yeah, bro.
Does he stream or something?
He did, but now he's got a girlfriend, so he doesn't stream anymore.
Okay.
He quit.
It's not good though.
Yeah. What do you do on here, man? Do you do you just live stream or do you do clips as well?
Right here, I just like battle, try to get some clips, I guess, and then that's it.
All right. You want to turn me into a clip? How do I become a clip? What do you want to do?
How do you become a clip? It's because I don't have any clippers right now. Like, this is like my other account, you know?
All right. Why do you have multiple accounts?
Because, you know, stuff happens.
What, you banned?
What happened?
Did you get banned?
Maybe.
Uh-oh. What'd you do, brother?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Hey, man. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Nah, I don't think I can say it on live.
No?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, man. It was good to meet you, though.
Yeah, likewise. I'm going to give it a follow.
Sounds good, man. I'm a, hey, if you care, I'm a financial advisor, but I'm free. So if you ever want to talk money, I'm your dude.
Oh, man. Yes, sir. I got you.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good one, brother.
Have a good day.
See you, man. All right. I don't know if he is going to keep following me, but if he does, I think he already stopped following. Let's see. Let's see here. Avoid that one. So, how you feel about that, Roz? I know that's not tough to, or not nice to hear, but honestly, man, I think you're doing the right thing. Like, it might, okay, so here's the one thing, right? You're doing 50-50. Well, for that last 10% you put in, if the markets tank, why not throw in some? Go for G. Man, these are happening so fast, bro. Try this again. I ordered 2 spicy chicken sandwiches with pickles, a thing of mac and cheese, and a fry. Dude, but those are going to be like an hour, you know? How's it going to be after an hour? Yo, what's up, ADHD?
Yo, how's it going?
It's going good, man. Oh,
good.
Jody left. Are you with Jody? Yeah, they both left. That was weird. All right. That was weird. I wonder if I should have my wife's picture right here. Oh, I missed it. Mateen Ahmed. Let's do it. He's got Canada on here. Yo, what's up, Mateen?
Everything is fine, man. How are you?
I'm doing well. Are you in Canada?
Yeah, I'm in Canada.
Which part?
In Ontario.
Oshawa. All right. Is that east or west?
It's in west.
Okay. All right. I think I have friends
Where are
there.
you from? I think so. You are also from Canada.
No, I'm in America. I'm in Arizona.
Oh, Arizona. Like USA.
Yeah. Are you there for school or are you just living there?
No, I'm living living here with my family, with my mom, dad, and my brother.
How long you been here?
Like more than 5 years.
I like it, man. You enjoying it so far?
Sure.
All right. It's okay?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Everything's fine. So how about you?
Yeah, I've been here mostly my whole life. I lived in Texas for a couple
you
years.
also spent some time in Canada.
I've never been, man.
That's why you are thinking about too much when I told you about Ontario.
So I have friends in Canada.
Like in Calgary?
On the west side. Yeah, I forgot exactly their town, but they live on the west side of, or the west part of Canada.
Yeah,
So,
mostly people when they got the, what do you call that?
university?
Pensions or retirements, and then they move towards the west.
Why? Is it cheaper?
Yeah, that's you can say that in that sides, they don't have much population, no rush.
I like that.
Housing is very comfortable over there.
All right.
Because
Where's
that side,
where's the weather better?
weather is in last few days I listened about the B9 about the name of the city where the weather is like good in summertime, like more than 7 months they have a good weather, but over here there's like 3 months we have a summer and mostly we have a winter.
Man. Yeah, in Arizona, it's warm pretty much all the time. We get like 300 plus days of sunshine here or something like that.
Oh, but here we have more than 5 months covered with the snow.
Wow, 5 months?
More than 5 months. In this year, we break the record of 2020, man.
Wow. Yeah. One of my this is gonna be cheesy, but I watch a car detailer named Detail Geek. He's Canadian, so he talks about the weather there, how the roads, what, you guys salt the roads or something like that?
Yeah, we put the salt, and sometimes when we had a lot of snow in the village side, rural areas, they use the sand, but we use the salt in the road.
Yeah.
Because of salt, we just drive our cars in 5 years, and then our cars are fucked.
Because of rust and stuff?
Rust and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Roz, hey man, I think you're doing the right thing, but always having like a little bit of cash for a downturn is helpful, but
Can you play a match?
yeah, man, let's do it.
Thank you.
Let's see here.
So we have a good conversation while match.
Let's see. It won't let me send you it.
I'm going to send you a request, man.
Is it working?
No.
Let me try. It says other creators are being invited to co-host at the moment. So
Free advice guy. I don't know why you're not.
are you being invited to join someone else right now?
No. I'm trying to.
There we go. There we go.
It's not going to.
Boom.
Oh, it's recorded.
There we go. So how long you been doing TikTok, man?
Like for more than 5 years.
Really? Do you
But
do?
I'm just doing live streaming from last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm like 4 weeks into the live streaming thing. It's a totally different experience.
Thank you so much for Tap Dani. Thank you so much for Tap Sandhu bhai.
Man, you're already dominating me.
I give you a big respect. Malik Abdullah. Thank you so much for Tap, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're doing it right, Roz. You're doing it right, brother.
Yeah.
So, what made you start doing TikTok live?
Because of some few friends from Dubai and mostly are from Italy, they asked me to
All right.
join the board and do some gifting.
You have
And
friends in
rather than
Dubai?
gifting At that time, I give a focus on that.
Okay. So you have friends in Dubai, you said?
Yeah, in Dubai I have a lot of friends.
Man.
I have a lot. I have much of family friends. Mostly my one brother is living in Dubai.
Man, it's I would love to visit there. It looks beautiful.
Really, even I compare Dubai and America. That's a really good comparison both of these cities are going in a good ratio.
See, okay, I think Dubai. The reason Dubai is special is because it is like one area. They made it so there's like nothing. What's the word I want to use? Downtrodden or bad there, right? Like it's all nice. Whereas in America, we do have some really nice areas, but we also have some really bad areas here. You know.
Have you ever visited another country, like in Hong Kong?
I've been to Mexico. I've been to Jamaica.
Jamaica is a beautiful country.
Yes.
I have a lot of listen about that country.
It is beautiful, but there's also some scary parts in Jamaica too.
Even in USA too.
Yeah, very true.
There's a lot of crime ratio in
Everywhere.
USA.
Everywhere, yeah.
Mostly people scared to come in USA.
Yeah, it depends on where you go, right? There's places you can come here that you'll have zero crime, and then there's places you can come here you might get murdered. Who knows?
Sometimes I try to came in to pay, like in what you call that, at the Niagara Fall. What's the other side of the Niagara Fall? What's the name of the city? USA.
That's not Pennsylvania. That's it's wow. I can't think of it right now.
Even I forget the name of that city. Because whenever we go towards the Niagara Fall, at that time we visit towards the border of America, USA.
Is it near Buffalo, New York? Hold on. Now I gotta know.
New York, I think it's New York.
All right.
No, the state is New York, but
Niagara.
I'm not sure about the city.
All right, Niagara Falls.
Big respect. बैठो रहो ये कोई चक्कर नहीं है स्कूल कोई भी नहीं लाने मैच आगे कोई और आसी इस बाद गिफ्ट मेरे को लाने ये गोरियां छोरियां ने उसने लाने दानी तेरा शौक पूरा कराना सब्र कर तेरा लेवल अप कराना सांदू भाई कसम यार.
Hey Danny, welcome.
Big respect there बैठे हो जड़े ले.
Made of the Mist. Oh, that's a real. Hold on. Park information.
सांदू भाई अपना एरिया केड़ा है ਤੁਹਾਡਾ मतलब ਪਿੱਛੇ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ ਤੇ ਆ?
All right, that's a good takeaway though. Having some flex money, maybe I can allocate. Yeah, there you go, Roz. 5 to 10%. Yes. Yes, 5 to 10%. Yep, that's very true. And then if the time comes to use it for a down payment, you got that money right there. Hey, Mateen, I don't. I'm a financial advisor, but I'm free. That's why I'm free advice guy. I don't have any products or classes or anything like that to sell. But I also am on Twitch and YouTube. So,
what do you want to suggest me like?
This might be boring, man. I don't know enough about your stuff. If you have questions, that'd be awesome. But the first thing I tell everybody, and again, this is super boring, but is to have a detailed budget, like down to the penny, because then you can maximize what your money does for you. But that's number one. People always skip a budget, and that's honestly the most important thing for most people. Welcome back, Joel. Hey, Wasim, welcome. But yeah, it's I know it's pretty boring. I also talk about investments and things like that, but I really just come on here to help people if they have questions or anything like that, and if they want to turn me into content. Hey, so do you do videos and stuff too?
Yeah, you can visit to my profile and you can see some little bit eating, but not too much.
Okay, give me a sec here. It is Mateen I24. There we go.
Is that okay?
All right, I got you.
Samir Khan, welcome. Samir Khan, the same guy.
All right. Take a look at this, man. But hey, it was good chatting with you. If you ever have questions or anything,
I appreciate you, man.
Hello
I'm
from
really
Pakistan.
happy to talk with you.
Yeah, good talking with you, man. Have a good one.
Big respect for you, man.
Thank you. You
Also,
too, brother.
Meet again. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so Machine Pakistan, what does that mean?
Mateen Pakistan?
Or Machine Pakistan? I don't know.
Even I don't know, man.
All right. He tried for me. He tried. All right, yeah. What's machine Pakistan? Daddy T Brown. Let's see. Yo, what's up, T Brown?
Yay. Hey.
How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, brother. And you?
Doing well. What part of the world you in?
I am in Cameroon.
Cameroon. I dig it, man. I'm in America.
Oh, America. That's great. Okay, one understood. Okay.
Would you like to battle?
وش ليكي؟ I don't mind. I don't mind.
All right.
السلام عليكم كيفاش نيكرو؟ يا عليكم السلام عليكم السلام السلام عليكم. صافا البلاك دي بلاك صافا. Yeah, English or French? I speak English. I know that there are a lot of Americans.
Yeah, I speak English, man.
Americans
Yeah.
that speak.
What's up, bro?
That speak
What's
French.
up?
I don't know if you speak French. I'm good.
I can't speak French.
Okay. Let's do a game. Let's match. You guys mind to match? Let's match.
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
We'll see if
Okay.
all right. We'll see how it goes.
That's good. Let's see how it goes.
Gotta finish up work for the day. Hey, Roz. It's a totally different experience, brother. Reach out. I love it, Roz. Keep me posted, man. Even if it's another year from now, man. Keep me posted, all right? Good luck out there, Roz. It's a totally different experience on here, man. Sorry about that.
Tap on your screen, Brian. Ashley Bay, I see you, Ashley Bay. Thank you very much for joining. Ashley Bay, do you mind tapping on your screen? Thank you very much for joining.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You are a loser, bro.
Kiliba, thank you very much for joining. Please tap on your screen, guys. Please, tap on your screen. Tap on your screens.
You speak français?
I would really appreciate if you do tap on your screens. I need a lot. I need to. I don't know. I don't know what you guys want me to do, but I just need something. I just need to win this match.
What's up, nigger?
Is this funny?
Hey, T Brown.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question, T Brown?
No, this is not funny, man. It's kidding. I'm just kidding, man.
Yeah, free advice, guys. Free advice, guy. I can hear you. You just called.
Yeah, in America, language like that'll get you slapped up. How does language like that feel where you're from?
I'm trying to do like you. I'm trying to see how I can speak like free advice guy. But I can speak my own way. We speak English. We speak direct English. We don't speak that. Please don't say fuck you.
Hey, hold on, T Brown, real quick. Hey, you realize how unintelligent you sound talking like this, bro? I know you think you're tough or you're cool. Hold on, T Brown. I'm not talking to you here. I'm not talking to you, T Brown. I'm talking to other dudes. You're trying to talk tough, bro. You're trying to talk tough and talk cool. You just look and sound like a moron, dog. You just sound like unintelligent. Unintelligent, bro. Look at this guy.
We're having fun here. We're having fun, right? We're having fun. So let's have fun. We shouldn't speak. Language like that. We have people watching. We don't know who is who.
Yeah.
Hello, man. Yeah, we don't know who is who. We don't know how the algorithm works.
Yeah. Sorry, T Brown. You're right, T Brown. Let's keep it going. But all right. So what do you get into, T Brown? What sort of hobbies you get into? I just muted that guy.
Okay. This is what I do. This is what I like doing. For example, you see, music.
Hey, what genres do you get into?
I do Afro music, Afrobeat.
All right. How long have you been into music?
Sorry?
How long have you been into music?
10
Wow. All right. What's your like best instrument?
My best instrument, drums. I like playing drums.
Okay. All right.
I like playing drums, and you know, I use my vocal too as my instrument. Wow, that's good.
All right. I think we got off on the wrong foot, me and this other dude. But I don't know. Just be friendly, man.
Yeah.
Just be friendly.
Yeah, just be friendly. You know?
All right. So, I haven't been to too many places in the world. How much traveling have you done?
For me, seriously, I haven't been to too many. Like, as you see me here, like this, I'll just thank you.
Yeah. So, hey, man, I'm sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, I get it.
That's.
I like the mustache. It's good, though.
It's even longer too. Look, it goes like.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like 12. Is it 12 inch?
It's like 14.
14 inch.
Yeah, like.
Longer than my dread, you see?
Yeah. My chin is literally right here.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my God. So for how long have you been keeping that?
It's tough to say, man. I've chopped it a few times. Like, I don't know, like 3-4 months back, I cut off 3 or 4 inches. So it's tough, man. It just grows. But yeah. But
yeah,
how long you been growing your hair?
You know, for like this is 5 years.
All right. I do that.
You know, when we see things like this here, we say your body is a manure for beard. You know, you have a good skin. Like seriously, because you see this one, I've been trying to keep this one for more than how many years? It just stands there just like that. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm like, what?
I got nothing here. So I feel you.
Alright, so it's the opposite, you know, it's the opposite. We just have to flip the camera like this. Maybe that, okay, this one is on here for you. Okay. And this one for you. Exactly, like this.
Oh man. But hey, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, I'm sorry I went at that guy, man. That dude was so ugly, I just didn't want to deal with him anymore. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my bad, man.
Coming on live like this is there are a lot of people out there who are depressed and they just want to come on live and be happy, have fun rather than using words that are harmful, like emotionally. So while we are laughing, we are letting a lot of stress go away. Like we are forgetting a lot of things. So it should be fun.
Agreed.
Not. Yeah, seriously.
I agree, man. Hey, is that a clock behind you?
Sorry?
Is that a clock? On the wall behind you?
That's a clock.
Is it?
That's a clock.
Is it in the wall?
No, not like in the wall. It's a sticker. Like you place
Wow.
one after another round.
That's kind of cool. I've never seen something like that before. Hey, what's up, Frank? Thank you.
Hey guys, thank you very much for joining, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Keep tapping on your screen, guys. Yeah, it's Africa. Someone is spelling Africa with K. It's not Africa with K. It's Africa with C, please. It's and besides, I'm from Cameroon. I'm from Cameroon.
What does the K mean?
I don't know. Maybe the K was like how centuries ago that Africa was being spelled with K. I think so. But now Africa is with C, not K.
Yeah, interesting. All right, I gotta start wrapping up my day here, man. You were friendly, man. I'll toss you a follow here, but if you ever want to chat again, let me know. All right.
I'm giving you a follow right away too. Thank you very much. In fact, I like having this life with people like you. You know, it's friendly. You know, it doesn't matter. You actually from our conversation right now, you don't care about the age, the style, the skin, whatever. It's just all about fun. I like that, seriously.
Yeah, man.
There are a lot of people who come here once. Yeah, there are a lot of people who come here once they connected, they see you, they just be like, they just switch and go. I'm like, why are you coming online? What type of persons are you looking for? It's just all about fun. It doesn't matter the skin color or.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get why they come on and do stuff like that. Like, Why are they wasting their time? I don't know. But hey, man, you were awesome. You were awesome, man. Good chatting with you.
Thank you. One love.
One love, brother. All right, see you, man.
One love. Thank you very much. Ciao. All right. Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Do you use 7.5? Yeah, conservative soft. I think it'll be potentially significantly more than that, but yeah, I use 7.5 to be conservative because I would rather undershoot where I think people are going to end up as opposed to overshooting. You know what I mean? At least that's me. Some people will put in like the historical average, but I don't like assuming the historical average. But you'll see some people who are actually even more conservative than I am, and they'll put in like 6%. But I mostly want it so people know that $1 million is actually feasible. No way. That is unfortunate. Right. Hey, what's up, Andrea?
Hello.
Oh man, you started off laughing? That's never good. That's never good. What part? Hey, what's up, Frank? How's it going? Mi español es muy poquito. Mi esposa es mexicana. Español mucho.
Yo trabajo con mexicano.
You work in America? ¿Dónde?
Chicago.
¿Por qué?
Yo trabajo con mexicanos. You work. ¿Cómo se dice trabajo, Alexa? ¿Cómo se dice trabajo? Work. México.
En Arizona.
En Chicago, Illinois. Chicago.
¿Por qué Chicago?
Porque estoy aquí en Chicago ahorita.
Wait, running. I'm running, Frank. What do you mean?
Una batalla.
Mi suegro y mi suegra from El Paso, Texas, and Juárez, Mexico. No? All right. No worries. Adios, adios. All right, we do that. We do that. So how bad was it? How bad was it? What do you mean I'm running from you, Frank? Tell me more. Tell me more. What does that mean? What's up, Mary Lee? You just want to give me a number? What do you mean, Frank? A phone number? What part of the world you in? Alright, we battle. We battle.
Hola, China. Saludos. Bendiciones, China.
Pobrecita, aquella tiene dolor de quijaya, de grima, de tanto reírse.
Any English?
¿Qué tú comes?
Gracias. Bendiciones a todo el mundo. Saludos, bendiciones. Gracias, mi amor, beba. Bendiciones para ti también. Gracias por los tatas.
Frank, you got to tell me more about what you mean, brother. I don't know what you mean.
Welcome, all for a tap, just tap.
¿Ahí te bebé? ¿Por qué? ¿Estás jodiendo?
No, que te importa.
Dímelo a comer.
Hicieron una batalla, vamos.
¿Quién?
250,000.
¿Quién es el Nico? ¿Es el Nico, bebé? Porque Nico tiene batalla hoy. ¿Batalla especiales? Gracias por los tatás, China. Aquí pasan como si tú fueras.
Welcome, Barcelona. Ahmed, welcome. Please, big spot me, please, bro. Big spot me, big respect. Welcome.
Dímelo a Diana, la de esta está la pantallita. Envíame el quiérame. Dímelo a Juan Carlos, dímelo a Adriana.
Multiple people speak in different languages here, Soft. I do not know, brother. I do not know. We got a minute and 20 seconds, Soft. We got a minute and 20 seconds, so I don't kill the algorithm. I can actually show you here. Hold on a second. And everybody's trying to get my WhatsApp number on here, Soft. I don't understand. Most likely. But they're all just like one dude in here right now, he's asking me for it. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. What do they want with my number, though? Like, what's my number gonna do for them? All right. It's good playing with you guys. Adios. Oof. That was rough, man. That was rough. All right. But I think we're going to call it on stream here, Soft. Have a good one. I might do another like minute or two on TikTok here, but I'm going to call this stream. Are you going to be gaming tonight or anything? Most likely. All right. I'll catch you later, brother. Have a good one. Anybody else who's here, have a good one. I'll catch you later. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. Who knows?